Sorry about the quickly throwing everything together here. Quickly throwing it all together. So it looks like we are starting here with, I believe that is Noah Nicholson on the left there. Oh, also, hello everyone. I don't have the camera going because obviously I don't know where Wes is, so I kind of throwing this all together quickly. But we're here for the gold clash at the Coliseum, if you will, as it is called. This is Heat 1. We'll just name this Heat 1. Heat 1. Just call it that then. Of the Busch. Let me make sure I have it right. As they're about to take off here, let me go ahead and readjust this properly here. So we're looking at the Busch Light Clash here. This is the first race here. Like I said, this is the heat. We got 25 laps here to decide who will make it in. As we are about to go green here in this wonderful Coliseum here. Again, like I said, sorry, I had to quickly throw stuff together here to make sure it was ready in time. As they're doing their pacing here, they're doing their little bits of pacing here around the track. Let me just make sure I have everything.
Green.
As they go green here with Nicholson. Nicholson, yeah. That's no Nicholson, I believe, right? Yeah, Noah Nicholson and Zack Saunders there at the front, yeah. As we get going around here, let's see how this is going to go. As pretty much everyone is really where they're kind of already at is, with this being such a small track, it's very hard, obviously, to make very much passing around here. You guys don't have the overlay, do you? You do not, because I do not have the thing up like I should. That was on me. Let me make sure I have that going. Is that going to show now? Now that I got that? There we go. Okay. Of course, images are not
yellow
showing.
Flag is out.
As we do have our first caution, let's see what happened there. As we're going to quickly see if we can't do a tab over and see what happened. As I see a crash report on Thomas Wolfe here. I believe that he just kind of looks like maybe he got a little loose there. And, oh yeah, looks like someone else got a little loose, and he just banged into some other people there. He hit Uberman, and that was the rest there, basically. As we do have our first caution now, since it is the heat race, the caution laps do not count. So these guys are going to have to make it 25 laps without, well, not without cautions, but obviously all these cautions are basically going to do nothing to the advancement of the race. Which means we've only gone 3 laps down before it is basically decided it's time to, before we fairly decided it's time to have our first caution of the night. Oh, and also to explain this to everyone, because again, I had to pull this up really fast here, as qualifying already finished. We're going to have, I believe, let me pull this up here. I believe, yeah, so we're going to have 2 heats. Looking at this, obviously, we're going to have 2 heats here, and then the 75-lap consolation race for anyone who doesn't make it through the heats. And then after that, we will have the feature race that I believe, if I can double check on this and get this exact answer for you, I believe the feature race is 150 laps. Yep. So it's 150 laps around this beautiful track here. So they are single filing around here, and I believe they are getting all racked up here. Basically, they do have choose cone like always. But I believe that after the slinger race that happened with how, it was always really tight to try and get into those formations quick enough, they are going to add an extra lap on pacing just to make sure that these guys can get choose coned in successfully here. Now let me finish making sure that...
Hang on, we're not going green.
As you can hear right there, which I need to turn that spotter off. I totally forgot to turn off the spotter. That is on me. Turn the spotter off. There we go. And there we go. Okay. Also, because of how wonderful this camera pack that I'm using obviously is, we have this nice little thing here. Let me find it. Nice little flame camera here. Since the Clash is obviously out actively going at the moment, we have the flame of burning on this flame cam here. It's going to be a fun night here. Hopefully this goes better than the actual Clash. I heard the actual Clash this year did not go the best. I could be wrong on that, but I think these guys will put on a good show tonight. First he does have, I'll go through the names. You have, as they go green here, we have Zack Saunders, Corey Mott, Campbell up here in the front with Gordon Fraley and Stephen Carlile. It looks like, I believe that's Cybern Stoll? Who was that? That was a circuit car. Oh, as he spins, that is definitely going to be a caution as he holds up a couple cars. Yep. As we go only 2 laps before we got our next caution there. So I believe that was... Yes, that was Gordon Fraley, and a couple of them looks like as Gordon just got a little loose, kind of banged into the wall there. And he got spun, just tapped ever so slightly there, spun out and caught, I believe that was the 37. No, that was the 97. I am seeing numbers. Excuse me. Numbers are apparently all over the place for me tonight. So I was trying to also quickly pull together some stuff there on making sure this looks nice and good, and it is indeed also go time. I did see that earlier. I'm not sure how Noah Nicholson got down a lap. He must have been in pits whenever we went green, as I know that, like I said, the caution laps do not count, so I know that shouldn't be a problem per se. But again, if you do happen to be in during the caution lap or during the actual laps, then that will obviously make a problem of that. So I believe that is probably why he is a lap down, as he was probably in pits during some of the during the thing. Let's see here. I believe that we have Zack Saunders at the front here. Let me just go ahead and quickly save something here I was trying to do. And then we jump up to Zack Saunders. Here's the front. As they do go choose cone here, as we have Zack Saunders in that race EPI car there, that 91 next to, I believe that is the car of Corey Mott next to him there on the outside, with Nathaniel Campbell in that Netflix car, that full-speed NASCAR Netflix car right behind him. And then Cybern Stoll right next to him. So let's see, I believe we're going to get, I think this next time by should be our go-ahead, I believe. I think. Let me go and jump to the start-finish line here, as I believe Barney will probably be pulling out the green flag here once. Yep, as he pulls out the green flag, and these boys are about to go again to finish this heat race, this first heat race of the night. And there we go, green, 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 as they take off, with Zack Saunders getting an amazing start there. just absolutely taking off ahead of the pack there. But let's go ahead and jump back. As obviously, you will notice these guys are running a little bit slow, obviously. That is the wrong thing. They're running about, well, on the straightaways they're running about normal, but as you see, these guys are going down 2-second gear and going under 100 because this is a quarter mile, as I like to call it, paperclip track. So it is a very tight, as you can see, the very tight corners, and these cars need to be able to turn on a dime. As I see, I believe that was Caleb Urban Tipton has spun out. Let's see what happened with him there. I believe let's see, he just did he just get a little loose there on the turn? I think he got pinched hard and he just spun out. Yep, that was that. You hate to see that, but it looks like he is back out fine, and the caution is out though. As I believe it looks like there was another crash that happened as well that probably caused that. So let's go ahead and jump back here. Justin Bell and apparently it was Justin Bell. I don't think Zack Saunders actually crashed, but I think it was definitely Justin Bell here. Oh yeah, he just got, I think, a little bit bumped maybe there on the side, and around he goes. We got through 5 laps there before that start, and because again how slow this track is, if I can get this to show in the proper speed, that would be great. Yeah, so as you can see there, they are going, because again, small track means very low pace speed. As you can see, these guys are running about 20 miles an hour, 25 miles an hour around here because of how small it actually is. Don't crash. Is that even possible? I mean, we've already seen it's totally not possible to not crash. You just have to hope that you can stay towards the front, as in these heat races, the top 5 from each heat get to automatically move on to the feature race. So as it stands at this moment, with how everything is slated, that would mean that Zack Saunders, Corey Mott, Nathaniel Campbell, Stephen Carlile, and Joe Wright would be the 5 moving on to the feature the way things are slated right now. Do ignore that it's doing that. I think it's just because you can't fix that just because how small of a track it is. This also stuff has never liked heat races. Why? Couldn't tell you. Not sure why it doesn't like heat races, but something about heat races, SDK Gaming just says, nuh-uh, no thank you, I don't wanna. So, not sure why it does that though. But regardless, it usually, obviously, as you've seen, it fixes itself by the time they come back around. So as I believe they're getting choose coned here, it looks like, I think, yep. They're getting racked and stacked back up here to get all ready. As they come back around here. I hear a little bit of some rubbing there, it sounds like. As they go green again here, and again. Oh, Zach didn't get terribly... Well, he had a good start, yeah. He's just running away from the pack again. But let us again, if I can get my thing to cooperate with me here, let me go ahead and jump back a bit here. Go check in the back of the pack. We haven't been looking at them too much back here. As we have that 37 car of Joe right there. Oh, and I believe that was the 7 car of Stephen Carlile that got spun there. Let's see what happened there. As it just makes so many loud sounds. I'm so sorry about that. Obviously, I'm not the one that usually is running the video, so I'm kind of having to work off of whatever I can put together here. It does look like Vince Mitchell got spun and hit after the fact. I believe it was Cyber stole it, yeah. him kind of running into a bunch of them there is kind of what started, it looks like, as he ran into the 7 car of Stephen Carlile, and that just caused the pileup that you see. Wow. Well, hate to see it, but right now, the way it stands, we have got Saunders still leading the pack up here. I do believe there are two Backer Bandit guys, just only saying this obviously, even though I am a little biased on that. But looking at this right now, race-wise, it does look like we have 2 Backer Bandit guys in the top 5 right now. I believe one being the car, obviously, of Zack Saunders in that blue 91. And the other one taking the last spot in that would move on right now is that 94 car, that wonderful white car of Thomas Wolfe, with all those wonderful schemes, logos all over it. I cannot speak. I do believe also the starting to bring things up, obviously, because again, reminding everyone about how. As we're calling it, Speed Week next week. We do have the Daytona Duels and the actual Daytona 500 to start off the Cup Series, as well as to start off the trucks as well. But that is going to be, I believe, if I look at this again, I believe that the words I can't speak. The Duels and the Daytona 500 are technically actually sponsored by Race EPI, Elite Performance Industries, I believe. We'll save that talk, obviously, for the actual race, but just basically giving you the proper name. As I believe here, if we jump back to the front here, I believe we're about to go green. These guys have been pacing a couple times here, and they do already have their choose cone positions selected here. As yet, there's the green flag, and we are going to go again with. I tell you right now, Zach he knows how to take off fast, as he is just zipped away from the pack every single time. But enough about the front, obviously. Where we really need to worry about is talking about some of the guys in the back here. We got Gordon Fraley, who's obviously battling Joe Wright for that position of P5, with Justin Bell not too far behind us, I believe. Ooh, yeah, it looks like Gordon did have to maybe check up a bit there, but he's fine. Oh, a little bit of bumping there, but they said that the bumping was fine. Whoa, what happened there? I need to go back and see what happened there. That was, I moved back up, and all I see was. Yeah, let me go back on that, actually. Can we rewind on that? I need to see what started that all. So I believe that was the 99 that we want to watch, actually. Let me pause it. Let me pause it here real quick and get us a different angle real quick. I believe, let's go with, that would be not the nose, I don't believe. That would be probably, where can I find it? The rear, no. Far chase, that's what we want. Okay, let's see. Because there's some spinning that happened there, and then just, next thing he was caught. But I believe it looked like the only one that got affected was Justin Bell there. As everyone else that kind of had some mistakes there, it looks like they kind of just got a little squirrely and then recovered. That wreck though, and that caution did hurt Thomas Wolfe a lot, though, as it does look like he is in the back of the pack, I believe. Yeah, so that definitely probably does not make him happy, as he didn't really get wrecked, but ended up somehow in the back. But you hate to see it, but I guess that's just what happens if things want to be that way. So. Let me see if anything's happening in the chat here. I'm trying to keep up. Looks like a Daytona pack racing ticker. Yeah, I figured. I wanted to make sure it wasn't me because, like I said, I had to really quickly throw this together since normally Wes would be the one who is obviously showing everything and has all this stuff ready. I had to basically remake the thing because mine didn't save. I had this all set up already, but for some reason it didn't save. So I had to quickly throw everything back together, basically. So I kind of had to basically throw this in here, get everything redone, as I believe we're about to go green again here. Yeah, as the pace car does pull off into the pits there, as they go green again, and no surprise, Zack getting a good start again here, which is not a bad thing. I'm just saying he's got the restart down to a science that is working well for him. It does look like there's a bit of a close battle right here. So we got a lot of bumping here between these guys right here on this this kind of like middle of the pack here. As you can see here how close they're getting. Like you got he's bumping into him and all that stuff, and it's just very close. As I look away for 1 second, they're sideways, but it wasn't enough to cause a caution. Oh, that was I believe Gordon Fraley that just took out Nathaniel Campbell there, and that is indeed going to be a caution. Let's look again, but I think that was definitely, everything was okay. Campbell was doing fine. He took out him, but then again they went fine. Everything went okay, and then he just decked Nathaniel Campbell there. Oh, you hate to see it. You hate to see it, but that is what happened, I guess. As Gordon Fraley is now in the pits as a result, which, yes, I know it looks weird, but that is the pits, as it looks like there's no way. I don't think the race, is the race already done? It still had 6 laps to go. What in the, why did it just checkered flag? Over Droville? You don't say. Okay, so apparently that just finished the race there for some reason. I'm not sure why, but the race did finish. Let me go ahead and get you the results on that real quick so you can see. So it looks like the 5 that are moving on is Nathaniel Campbell, Stephen Carlile, Vincent Mitchell, Simon Stoll, and Thomas Wolfe. As for some reason, I could have swore it said there was more laps left, but it just ended there. So that's weird. They just did that, but oh, the time ran out. Oh, see, I forget about that part. You can tell I haven't either raced or called that many heat races to remember that stuff. But I digress as we get on to Heat 2. Do you remember that anyone who doesn't make it through these heats, obviously they will be going into that last chance qualifier that is, I believe, 75 laps to try and see if they can't make their way into the feature race. I believe, yes, the last chance qualifier will be 75 laps. That is going to be a long one. And yes, also, Caleb, stop hitting the wall. That would be ideal because it's going to cause... In here, there's no room to hit the wall and safely make it through just fine. But as you can see, we have in the front here, we have that double EPI backward bandit row in the front row of Mike Burnett and Chris Burnham. I even know Chris would kill me if I butchered his last name there, so I think I remember saying it right there. I haven't had to say it in a while, so. Then we have, I gotta see what's Pierce's car. Is it that one that I was thinking of that's, oh it is. It's like a weird, it's a Clash of Clans car. Okay. Well, we get the green. As I was saying, that stuff is. It does look like we have a bit of a three-way battle up here in the front between Pierce, Mike, and Chris. As Pierce does have Mike there ever so barely. And I believe, who was that I just saw? Was that Adam G. Johnson? Yeah, that was Adam G. Johnson. As he is going to carefully... what caused the caution? I don't believe it was Adam. It looks like it was Alan Phillips. Let's see what happened here. He's in that Top Gun car there, as I believe. Did he just... Oh, yeah, so he cut it, pinched it hard, and then spun out as a result. You hate to see it. But that does also, for some reason, put Adam at the front. I guess because he was... Also, thank you for that subscription from Lost Cause there. 7 months into almost 6 month streak. Wow. Wow. I believe they're going to go choose cone next time by, I believe. And also, I don't have any race control decisions right now, sadly, as I had to obviously turn off my radio thing since my audio's being all weird and everything. So you guys are at least hearing the sound of the game. You're hearing me, but I can't do the weird splitting like I would like to, preferably. So I had to do it how I have it right now. You did indeed make it. As I believe they are choose coning right now. Yes, they are indeed. Okay, yeah, they're choose coning. Let me get my thing back up in right here. I believe that is Pierce Saunders and Mike Burnett leading the pack on this restart here. As we're going to make one more pace lap around the track here. We're going to get some fun action we're going to get this restart done a fun way in the form of this flame cam. As you can see there at the top, that is where the pace car is going to enter. Pace car is going to enter right there. As you see it come in. And these guys are going to come around to the start-finish line here, and they are going to take off. As Pierce does get an amazing jump there at the beginning, you see. And they're just all snaking their way around here. Let's go ahead and get into that turn one entry here and get a nice view of them going around here. As look at how sharp they have to make that turn around. They have to be very careful about these turns, obviously, to make sure they don't overturn, they don't oversteer, and they don't end up on that outside wall. There's a nice battle up the front here between Pierce Saunders and Chris Burnham. God, he's going to kill me, I swear. As we have another caution. I see 4 cars slated of having crashed. Let's see what happened. That number 5 car of Alan Phillips again. Let's see what happened here. He slowed down his... It looks like there was some... Oh, it looks like Garth spun around. He slowed down and then it just collected a couple people as a result there. Wow. Well, you hate to see it, but that is the nature of the beast when it comes to racing at a track like this, where things are tight, small, and will somewhat work if the gods so choose. I guess the iRacing gods so choose to let you make it around A-OK here. let's take a look through the field because we have Pierce in the front here. We have Chris right here in second with Mike not too far behind, obviously. And then we have Archie in his circuit, circuit cup paint scheme. I can't speak apparently. Zack Johnson, that Rebel Bourbon scheme. Oh, that looks clean. I like it. Stephen making the hoist there. Jim Mott, his good old Gainbridge 77 as usual. Adam G. Johnson in his very customized, love it, with his name all over the entire thing, racing media car there. That car we've seen plenty of times tonight already. That nice number 5 Tom Cruise Top Gun Maverick skin with Garth Grizzle in his always wonderful Yellowstone 00 car there. And that is a interesting name to have on a car there. I don't know if I can say that with it being Twitch, but love the car otherwise, regardless, Ryan. And we have Ben, who is just out of the race, looks like. So let's go back to that TV1 cam as they are. What is going on? I heard someone just scraping back there. Huh. Okay, well, we're fine, I guess. Let's go ahead and jump back as we go green here again. And Pierce got an amazing start there on the restart as they go around. They do have 20 laps left here in this heat before we again move on to the consolation last chance qualifier race to pad out the rest of the field. Now, do also remember the other thing, too, is that the first duel decided the starting order of the inside line. The second duel is deciding the starting order of the outside line. And then, obviously, from there, anyone who makes it into the consolation is just going to, like I said, fill out the rest of the field for that nice, long feature race. Let's go and jump back a bit here and see if there's any battle. It does look like for the most part, the back is kind of, yeah. I mean, it's. I do believe Zack Johnson just took the spot. No, Stephen Mankey is in a very tight battle with Adam G. Johnson for that P5. Wait, no, sorry, for that P6 spot. My bad. It's Zack Johnson who's up here. He's got the last lock-in spot for this heat at the moment, as it does like the front half of the pack here is just very much just ran away with it looks like there was a bit of some bumping there as Pierce does get and he turns. Never mind, it's all good. It was just a little bit of a turn, but they're all good. They're still going. And that was a turn by Chris on Pearson. He is going to still turn himself a bit there. But it does look like everything else is okay. I do believe Pierce Pierce had to tow as he did take a very hard spin there. Let me see if we can find the exact moment where that happened. Yeah, it was right here, I believe. See if we can get me a rear chase or a far chase here. Go back a little bit. It does look like there was just a combination of he came up on Chris. Mike was up behind him, and there was nowhere to go there. It just led to all that, which then they tried to obviously save it, and Chris just came right into him there and spun him. But, and he just collected a couple other people while trying to recorrect himself there. I'm going to assume with how he got T-boned there that was probably enough to take him out. And that's why he is sitting in the pits. You hate to see that. Hopefully, Pierce can get that car going again, and maybe hopefully he can take a position in the last chance qualifier there. Indeed, that was a murder. Clash in the Coliseum. Also, Caleb, are they just not showing up as the right things for you then or something? So are Archie and them not? Is Archie and Mankey not showing up like how they are on the stream here? Where Mankey's got that hoist and Archie is the circuit cup. So I believe they have I'm not sure how much, they have 20 minutes and then we have had 12 minutes done so far. The way it's slated right now, Mike Burnett, Archie Williams, Zach Johnson, Alan Phillips, and Ryan Taft would be your 5 moving on at the moment. The way that things are slated. I do believe, after that nasty wreck we saw, it does look like Chris Burnham was given a EOL there, so he is going to be starting at the very back here. You hate to see that. He was doing very good, but that was a very nasty thing that happened there. I don't think it was, of any fault, but, I mean, obviously that's up to Jeremy. And I do remember him saying that since there was no instant point penalties happening in terms of iRacing's instant scoring, that he was going to be a lot more harsher with the, penalties he dished out per MCRL's, rules. As we are about to go green here again as the pace car is off, and we are going to just go green here for 12 more laps as Mike Burnett gets an amazing jump on the restart there with Zach Johnson not too far behind. But let's go and jump back here into this very close battle that is, obviously in contention for some of the spots. Is Chris Burnham, he's already moved up really far there, and is, I believe, already in, he's already in 6th. He is 6th, 7th. He's not too far off from taking back the position that he had before. He just has to hope that someone else messes up. Oh! What just happened there? Was that on Chris? Was that on Chris's? I just saw that. Let's see what happened there. I believe, if we look, I believe that was not on him. He gave Johnson a bit of a bump. No, that was, I think it was, no. That wasn't on Chris. That was, that maybe, I don't know. That's iffy because it definitely looked like he came into him a little bit hard there, but I'm not sure if that was enough to warrant him causing it. But again, I guess that it will be up to Jeremy to decide on what will happen with that incident there. Again, these guys are not out. They do have another chance. If they don't make it through this, they have their last chance qualifier. But this is the last race before we start the full season of everything. I mean, again, that's why we're calling next week Speed Week, because we have the duels in the actual Daytona 500 for Cup. We have the duels in the actual Daytona 200, I believe, for trucks, which you will see me racing in that. You are not going to see me here. You will see me down on the track like you did with that Slinger one that was the other night. But I believe, if we look, I believe that the Fresh from Florida 200 is going to be also the start as well for the Speed Week. Let me just, I'm just going to make this easier while we're going through this. As they do go into choose cone there, as you can see. Let me go ahead and I'm just going to pull up the nice little calendar so I can just tell you everything that's going down this coming week. So we do have, we have the, I believe we're not going to have the modified, we're not going to have the modifies on the 18th, because that is obviously Super Bowl Sunday, but we're going to have the Daytona for the, as we go green. Sorry, I will talk about that later then, as we go green here. And again, we have Mike Burnett just taking off just absolutely amazingly, as we got some very close racing there between everyone in the back there. Oh my gosh, that was some side-by-side action there. We also got some bumping here. They gotta be very careful about the bumping you do there. But we have some very close. Ooh, I don't know who that was. Who was that? Was that just Adam G. Johnson? I believe. Yeah, he sent in. No, that was Alan Phillips. My bad. Alan Phillips sent it in really hard there. If we go look, he just absolutely sent it in. And if we can move it a little bit, sorry, that was a little too slow. As he just sent it in here, came in that corner there a little hard, and he just lost control. No one hit him, so it wasn't anyone's fault. I think he took that turn a little too hard, and as a result, ended up spinning out. But that is putting him towards, in the very back of the pack. That was a very hard hit to happen there. I believe we have 2 more minutes, so which I mean, a lot can happen in 2 minutes, I guess, but weird. All right, I'm not sure then, Caleb, and you don't have the custom numbers thing turned off, or the weird thing that obviously that Trading Paints doesn't like. You don't have that, right? Messed up? Because that can obviously be a thing, as you know, that messes with the ability of this stuff working properly. So, as we are going to go ahead. Oh, let me go back to our summit. So yeah, we have the Daytona duels, obviously. We have the Daytona duels next week, and then we have the Speed Week. That's going to be just everything under the sun, basically, happening that week. I believe we have a bunch. Let me see if I can find the exact thing. We have this on Sunday the 11th. We have the duels. Oh no, sorry. We just have the qualifying for the duels, and then Monday we have the actual duels for the Truck Series, and then Tuesday we have the Circuit Cup duel qualifying. Oh wait, no, yeah, sorry, the duel qualifying, just like we did with trucks, where it's the 1 lap, and then we have the USGP, where it's going to be at the Daytona Road Course. I'm just going to call it IndyCar Series because it's fine. But I'll tell you the rest as we go back to green here with 6 laps to go and only a few minutes left. I think that means that most likely what's going to happen here is the way that things are slated is probably what it's going to be, unless someone... We have another caution? What happened this time? It doesn't look like Adam Johnson. I think something happened there. He either didn't shift up a gear correctly or something. But he caused a caution, as I believe we are at 20 minutes. That is going to be last lap. That probably means that we're about to basically get checkered flag here, which means the way you see the field now is probably the final results for this, which does make the case of the field being that it's going to be your first place finisher is Mike Burnett. Well, I mean, we know this because of the fact that obviously it's about to be, checkered flagged here probably. I assume, because it's been 20 minutes. Unless it's not going to. It's just going to go. Shouldn't it have went to. I feel like I should have went to check it already, but I will keep my mouth shut on the exact standings until we see that checkered flag waving, which it hasn't yet. But back to what I was saying, obviously, about the Speed Week, as we're calling it, presented by Top Tier, by the way, as I'm going to throw it in there because I see that on the thing here. But every day is jam-packed, because then Wednesday we have the actual Circuit Cup, duels. for the Daytona 500 on Wednesday, and then I believe that is what will finish out that week, I believe. Yeah, and there we go. Now we have that caution as we have, or not caution, we have that checkered flag as we have the unofficial results here with it slating Mike Burnett as your pole finisher for the race, followed by Archie Williams, Chris Burnham, I keep saying that for the wrong way. And I believe, let me look at this real quick and see if I can pull up the results for Heat 2 here real quick. But I believe, looking at the results, yeah, that was Chris. Wait, what? Well, that's incorrect. I don't believe that's right. That is not right at all. But as you can see here, we have all the guys essentially that did not make it. That something's up somewhere there. That's, I don't think Mike was supposed to be in that. Somehow he ended up a lap down? That's really weird. The grid has 14 people, so technically as long as everyone here does fine, they'll make it. But also, I'm not the only one that thinks that something is up with that, with how it just slayed people. Because, correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought Mike was in the lead that entire race. So, what? Heat racing confuses me sometimes, I swear. I'm just trying to understand what happened because it makes no sense. But I guess, you know, if that's what it thinks, then that's what it thinks, I guess. But we're here for a 75-lap race. Let's test this out and see how this looks. Okay, so it's working. Good. The numbers obviously look a little weird, but, I mean, hey, it's actually showing... It's actually showing the cars like they should. And it does seem like it has pictures like it should as well. That's good. Okay. Alright, good. Well, let's go ahead and I hear some sliding back there. Yeah, I was about to say something's up there because Mike was literally the winner of Heat 2, so not sure what happened there. But, I mean, regardless at this point, everyone... Since Wright's out, since Joe Wright isn't even racing, looks like, everyone here should be getting in regardless at this point. It just seemed like we had a bit of a wreck there while I was talking about all that. Let's see what happened. I believe that was Ben Lawson there that could have been on the inside. There's some slowdown, a lot of stuff happening there, and just absolute carnage. Oh, wait. Let's jump up one person. I believe... No. Archie Williams. Let's jump to him. That should get us a little bit better of an idea. He looks like 98 just cut a little bit hard there. And just, oh, someone slowed up, and then the rest is history. Is you could almost call that the big one, basically, with how many people got stopped up there, looks like. But I do believe, yeah, because there's some people in this constellation that definitely should have been actually in the finisher, like feature already, but for some reason aren't. So that's weird. But again, like I said, with the way things are slated, Joe Wright didn't even start, and it says it would be taking 13, which means that every single person that is out here on this track at the moment is guaranteed to be going to the feature. So at this point, it's just a case of where are you going to be starting in the race for this long feature. Obviously behind the other 5 from the other ones. Which technically means at this point that right now the way the things are, Zach would be in 6th, and that would be, I believe, Corey Mutt in 7th place for the starting field. Obviously, we're only 3 laps in. As they go green, and Zach with an amazing start there again. As we see some very tight, close quarter racing here. Let's go and jump to the nose real quick of this and just see. So you can just see how close this is as we get another caution. Caleb, did you cause it this time? What'd you do? Let's see. Oh! Just the ever so slightest love tap on that corner bumper there that causes him to spin as Caleb was just minding his own business there. My nose is also being apparently a little bit dumb. Sorry about that, guys. Trying to keep up with everything at the same time here. Sorry about that as well, but we are single file at the moment, as obviously we are not going to go back to choose cone just yet, since we only just hit caution maybe a lap or 2 ago. Does seem like Jim Mott is out, and Gordon Fraley seems to be also out as well. That's unfortunate. It seems like we might be down a few cars here, as Fraley and Joe Wright are slated as being out of the race, looks like. I believe this is also going to be where they... Nope, never mind. They're a little too early to the start-finish line. That's on me. But I believe as they come up here, this is, I believe, going to be choose cone. We'll see if I'm wrong. Very hesitant choose coning, but choose coning nonetheless. As these guys are just obviously going through every little bit here of this track, and you can see all these wonderful, as they go through turn exit, entering 3 and 4. And let's get back to that start finish line as he has the green flag out, and we are about to go green. Get that drone cam going so you guys can get some nice overhead view footage as Zack Saunders takes a very tight turn inside there. You can see the rest of the pack just absolutely bunched up in the back there as they are all fighting for positions, since again at this point every single one of them here will make it into the feature. This is just now a race of Alan Phillips, and he takes Archie Williams out there and just absolutely decimates a couple others in the process. Let's see what happened exactly there as we're going to go into play here. Go into slow-mo. Oh, let's move a little bit. Let's move, I guess. And then we're going to go into slow-mo as Archie Williams skyrockets and basically rubber bands himself, slingshots, whatever you want to say there. But he slingshots a little too hard, comes up into Alan Phillips there, as you can see. And that just... What in the world is the camera doing? That just was the end of that, basically. As it seems like... Otherwise, everything else is okay for now. Okay, so the drone camera is not doing what I wanted it to do. But let's go and go back to that flame, because, you have to obviously see the flame. It's the Coliseum. And the flame obviously is lit because we are actively doing the race at the moment. But it does look like in all of that confusion... No, Zack is still at the front. I was thinking something else, but that is on me. Let's see. Let's look through some other stuff here. Again, the wonderful track here that is the Coliseum. Look at that. Like I said, that absolute paper clip of a track. But hey, I mean, these guys are showing tonight, these drivers are showing tonight that it may be a small track, but they can handle it very well, I mean, for the most part. Obviously, they're having a couple little mistakes here and there, but it's still clean otherwise, as they do go into choose cone there, as you can see. Let me go ahead and I'm going to do a little bit of some going through the cams here and kind of show you, like, stuff. As there's the inside of the car, actually. Forgot that was going to be there. As we can see here, the running on board with the leader right now, Zack Saunders here. In his nice little view that he has here. As they are going green, green, green. And let's see how close they're actually getting to each other here. Let's see. He is neck and neck with Corey Mott there, as they are going very close into the turn there. But let's jump back a little bit and see what's going on in the back here. As we follow along with Caleb Uberman Tipton in that wonderful 69 Jet Puff Stay Puff car with Mike Burnett right behind him. I'm seeing a bit of smoke, but I think it was just because someone had to pump on the brakes a bit there, which is obviously understandable, like, on a track like this. But it looks like, knock on wood, commentator's curse, for the most part, minus a little bit of squirreliness, it seems like these guys maybe have a bit of... I think I spoke... No, I didn't speak too soon. Okay. I was about to say, I spoke too soon. Okay. Got it. I just need to not sound optimistic and things will go fine. I jinxed it, and that's on me. As he was right in front of Zack Saunders there. And that is Corey Mai, I believe, in that Busch Light car. And he just loses traction. No one hits him, but that 98 does hit him. But it does look like everyone else has amazing wreck avoidance there. As we are under our fourth caution with only 11 laps. Now again, do remember, caution laps do not count until the feature. So because you had so many cautions, we are consistently stuck on not that many laps right now. I'm gonna pull up Caleb real quick here and just see if I ask him how he feels about the race so far. Hey Caleb, it's Austin up here in the booth. Hey, how do you think the race is going so far? I mean, you're up there in third now with only 10 laps done of the last chance qualifier here.
Well, I really don't know. It's a lap down last race.
Yeah.
Everything got a little tight. But, yeah, I'm up here in the front. Yeah. I haven't died yet.
Keyword yet. but you're also behind two, obviously. Well, a bit biased in stance, but you're behind two guys. that obviously, are teammates of mine. Technically, they're in the front one and two with Zack Saunders and Burnett. But I guess I wish you luck. For some reason tonight, I don't know why. I'm just gonna say this, I guess, before I go back down. But the scoring seems to be weird because Mike finished in first during Heat 2, but yet here he sits in the last chance qualifier for some reason.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. I finished a lap down because I spun it. Like I got pinched, but I'll beat these guys for you, just for you.
Hey, don't be him too hard. You gotta let those nice paint schemes show sometime. So
I'll behave.
In that 69 car, I just wanted to ask because I mean it's kind of slow, but I'll let you go. So good luck.
Hey.
I held on to him a little too long there. That's on me. Because these pace laps go a lot quicker than what I'm used to. So this is quite the B-main. I guess you could call this the B-main, huh? We already have another caution? What happened? Let's see. Oh my gosh. Was it because of Alan Phillips here? Let's see. He got a little squirrely. Hit the wall. No, it's not because of him. It was actually because of people ahead of him. It looks like it was because of Noah Nicholson and a couple others, looks like. As we're going to go and... Yeah, he just... Ooh, he clipped Archie. Archie kind of overcorrected and came back down and just collected everyone in that. Yeah. Oh, wow. Yep. Let me go ahead and go back real quick on that. Actually, I'm gonna do this real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna go into the cockpit for this actually because I want to see something. I want to see how much he corrected here. So we're on board with Archie at the moment. So he corrected there, and then he just came back in like he wanted to, but and you see he just tries to correct it, and it just the car says no, you can't, not allowed. Wow. We will finish this race eventually, guys. This is definitely going to be a long one tonight, as again, since the caution laps do not count, this is leading to a long race tonight. Let me see. I will do that next caution because I'm going to be doing that very late and I don't want to have these guys up here obviously whenever they start. So I'll do that next caution. If you need a second voice, who is this? Wait, who are you in Discord then, Mr. Rough Rabbit? Yeah, I guess a second voice would be okay, but I mean, you better be ready to call action quick and fast, Mr. Mitchell. Oh, where you at? Where you at? Oh, Vince, Mr. Vince Mitchell. Okay, I mean, hey, if you want to come up here, you can. I mean, if you want to do some, I don't mind it, I guess. Have a second voice up here since Wes is probably still recovering from his sickness. Yeah, why don't you come on up here then, Mr. Mitchell?
All right. How's it going?
It's going good. Obviously, this race has been, as you can see, something as we go green again here. But, Jesus.
Yeah, nobody's really had anything for the 91 car other than the one and that beautiful Busch Light machine.
I mean, it is the Busch Light Clash of the Coliseum, so that's fair.
Yes, sir. The boys in Uber with the 69 and the 9 have been doing pretty okay so far. I mean, they've been trying to just keep it clean, keep it smooth.
Indeed. Yeah.
I'm still in my fire suit, just waiting to get back out on track,
Hey, there'll be a time you'll get a chance. I know you will, and I'm sure you'll show everyone here how it's done.
Yeah, no, I didn't have anything. Our number 96 3-chi Ford machine is not doing so bright today, but you know, we'll figure something out. As the 98 down there kind of looked very off pace. I don't know what happened there.
Oh yeah, he had to cut a little bit there, kind of holding some people up on the inside, but let me go and see, because up in front, Zach and Mike are just running away with it right now. They're being teammates there. Obviously, that helps being on the track having teammates. I'm sure that's some of the Uber Motorsports boys are trying to obviously do as soon as they can link up well and everything.
Yeah, I mean, they're just checking out here. I don't know about the 00. I don't know where he's gonna go in all this or how he's gonna fare, but I think Zach's locking it up a little bit on corner entry. I've seen smoke come from his car a few times.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's from the left though. I don't know how it's gonna fare later on though.
They are coming up on lap traffic as they do go around. I believe that was this Jim Mott, and luckily he just kind of hugged the outside wall to let them go by there. But again, also with this too is all the guys here that are currently on the track, they're all going to be in the feature. So at this point, it's just a case of where do you want to start in the feature race? That's what this race has essentially come down to. Is everyone here is going to be in since it's taken 13 people. So this is just a position race for starting.
It's got me nervous. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, seeing the pace these two have up front.
Whoa!
What happened in the back?
We lost Corey. I'm gonna jump back and see what happened there. Actually, let's see what happened.
Yeah, we need to see that in an instant replay there.
Let's see. He's doing fine. He's doing fine, and then he bumped Caleb, and Caleb went a little wide, and then Corey got collected by, I believe that was Archie there, and he also collected the 98 too. Jeez.
We had more action where the caution came out. 98 kind of got into the wall. He turned in very late in the 1 and 2. It looked like he didn't really turn, and then just got stuck up in the fence.
It looks like it was bad enough that he did jump himself to the pits as well. Oh, he got sandwiched in between the 5 and Corey. Looks like.
So probably added wheel damage. He couldn't really turn, I'm presuming.
Yeah, so it looks like whenever he came around that turn a little hard, and then he got sandwiched in between Corey and I believe that was Alan Phillips, and that sent him to the pits. As Corey is also going into pits, looks like, but yeah, we're only 25 laps down because gotta love that caution laps don't count, so it makes this race even longer. Which makes these guys that are out here all the more tired when it comes to racing because they'll be having to do a proper 75 laps on top of then the feature, which is, I believe, 150 laps. Oh, boy. Wow.
Man, I go into work early in the morning, too. So this is not going to be the best night for me, but...
Oh, yeah, I always have work at 8 in the morning, but I'm used to still waking up in time somehow. I don't know how to do it, but I do, so.
I wish. I mean, I'm still gonna trudge through this. Hopefully everybody else here trudges through it too, because man, these cars are not gonna look pristine by the end of this. If a single car looks pristine here after you finish a race, you did either something really right or you just weren't in the action.
The other thing to remember is this is a money race. Once you get to the feature, first, second, and third is going to potentially, obviously, they're going to win money. Like, I think it's going to be iRacing credits, I believe. But there's money on the line once you get to the feature. So, this isn't just a points race. This is actually for cold hard iRacing cash, basically. I mean, first place is getting $45.
That's 3 tracks.
It's sad but true. Unless you're on the 40-piece club, then maybe you could squeeze out a little bit more. Maybe just a little. Just a little.
A little bit more.
But only if you're in that 40-piece club.
I mean, if these first 2 heats or little races have shown anything, is that these drivers are not willing to give an inch. Like, they're just taking, and there's, like, barely any giving. As
we are going green again here with Zach and Mike just getting, again, that amazing just launch to start us there. Let me see what else is going here. Is there a time limit? I don't know.
We're looking at 38:55 on the clock left and counting down.
There is an hour time limit to this. Dear God, if they make this go an hour and we have to do it by timeout, oh God.
They might be racing the clock here, boys.
The good thing though is technically on the feature, the caution laps will count, which means even if as many caution, ooh, Archie got a little wobbly there. Garth ran into him for a second there.
There's some action in the
Pierce. Oh, what the? Pierce went a little wide there. Jesus.
I need to get my camera off Zach really quick. I've been giving him too much of a show. I gotta get in the back and see what's going on here.
Let's see here. Let me see if I can make this work without lagging stuff out here. Let me see if I can maybe make this work without being too laggy here.
You gonna multicast it?
I'm gonna see if I can do something to make it work for you to be able to see what I'm seeing, obviously.
I mean, I don't have it tabbed out at the moment. Let me just.
Well, I'm saying in terms of Discord, yeah, I'm gonna see if I can maybe make this work. If I can, then hey, we'll do this, and then that way you can at least see what I'm seeing. Let's see how that looks for you.
Wouldn't that be a blessing?
Let's see how that looks for you. Oh, it's gonna look laggy as could be. Wait 1 second. Let me try one thing here. I'm sorry, I should be talking about the race. I'm trying to fix this real quick and see if we can make this work here. There we go. How laggy is it? Let's see. Go look.
It's not that laggy at all. Let me pull it up full screen really fast.
As we do have some battling right there between Pierce and it was Corey and Alan. Alan just rams into the back of Corey there, looks like. But they are making past the lap traffic pretty cleanly, looks like. Oh, it does look like Justin and Caleb are being a bit held up by that lap traffic of Jimbot, but they do get by him no problem. We are finally about to pass. We're finally past 36 laps. Finally, that's good to see.
It took us a little bit, but here we are.
So, and it's looking fine on here, and that's good then, I guess, because then you can at least see the same stuff I'm seeing here.
Yeah, we're practically on. Oh, and the yellow comes out.
Oh, let's see what happened. Let's see. Do a little bit of a jump transition here.
Oh no! Don't tell me the Uber cars took each other out.
Let's see what happened here. Let's see what happened. Is Justin goes in a little hard there. Comes a little.
Nope, he just throttled up.
But Justin just took himself out. Didn't take anyone else out in the process. Looks like. But yeah, also we're fancy up here, Vince. We got that nice jump cut there and everything too. We're fancy up here.
It's looking. And I'm loving every second of this.
See, we are nice and fancy up here. I mean, we gotta make sure it looks good for everyone, obviously. So
I'm thinking it looks nice. I mean, this is the first time I'm seeing the 91 and 39's new schemes. I haven't been seeing that at all.
Well,
I've been seeing nothing.
Zach joined the team kind of obviously a little bit late in the preseason. He joined the team to go into the Backroad Bandits bubble here. But Mike has actually not raced in the preseason. That's why you haven't seen it. Plus, these only recently finally got made. We have a guy that makes them, that Mike uses to make them, and the guy finally got these together for Mike, Zach, and Chris, and actually Thomas as well. Thomas Wolfe, Chris Burnham, Mike, and then Zach. He's also the same one that made my fancy truck scheme I was running at the Clash at the Slinger the other night as well. So we have ourselves a nice guy. Honestly, did you see that truck the other day at the Slinger? Did you watch that at all?
I did not. I peered in for like 5 seconds just to see what I could watch.
Let me see if I can find it real quick and just give you a picture of it real quick here so you can see what that truck looked like while we're in this pacing here.
Yeah, on track from what I see, I still see Mr. Saunders' 91 Red Bull machine. I don't see that on track.
Do you have I wonder if that means you have like something up with trading paint set up, right?
I mean, I've updated it as much as I can, so I don't know.
And you have the custom numbers thing also fixed too?
Okay. I believe so.
Okay, but yeah, Look at there's the truck. So.
All right, yeah, let me see this really quick. Ooh, I'm loving that 18 font. It kind of gives me vibes of Kyle Busch's kids, like the same thing I run on Forza.
As we go green here again, it does look like again Zach and Mike are just taking off here. As we have a bit of a battle right behind them between Garth, Archie, and Alan. Bit of some dooring happening there, but luckily nothing in terms of a wreck there.
Ooh, I mean, we're coming down to lap 40 out of 75, so tensions are going to get a little bit higher than usual.
Let's get you guys that wonderful flame cam here real quick to watch the race around. Again, we got the fancy cams here, Vince.
Oh, they're wrecking in the back. What happened there?
Whoa. Okay, let's see. Was it Justin?
The exit 2 and a 3.
Was it Justin? I wonder. Let's see.
Not the exit 2 and 3. I apologize. I am getting mixed up here.
You're all good. I don't believe it was Justin then, was it?
No, I don't believe so.
Oh, he got a little loose, so he didn't cause the wreck, but he did get loose in his own separate way. As I believe, if we can get this going here and see, I believe, did Caleb? No, Caleb didn't clip anyone. So what happened?
What is
here?
the stream? Oh, wait.
There we go. Oh, there we go.
The
Okay,
contact.
there's what happened. Okay. And Corey just hit Pierce, and the rest is history.
I believe they're under caution again, from what I'm hearing.
Well, yeah, that was as we for some reason go back to flame cam. Oh well, there we go.
Now, what drew out this one? Because I was a little bit after that, or a little bit before that.
Then let's check let's check Ellen then, because the only crash report I had before the yellow flag is Alan Phillips.
Oh, that might have.
Yep, right there. Yeah. Immediately, Barney pulls out the yellow flag. So that was it. Okay. Well, there you go. There's our answer then.
We're getting all the answers to the questions. Yeah.
But yeah, no, we got all the fancy cams too. I mean, we got the turn cams. We got all of them. I have myself a nice fancy camera pack here for to make sure that we give only the best looking broadcast for everyone here. So
I'll crack open a Baja Blast to that.
And I believe also the good thing too is there's a nice zoomed in camera here, so we can get a nice picture, next view of Caleb's Caleb Uberman's car there. The proper nose camera, not like how iRacing puts it, but like the actual NASCAR nose camera view.
Sponsored by Jet Puffed, Stay puffed.
Stay puffed, yes, because me and Wes always made that joke, but we just kind of.
Ooh, I like that wheel cam.
Oh, like I said, these cams are made to look as proper as could be. Like the guy that made the camera pack and made sure that these look as legit as could be, because obviously, like the nose looks like how it would in NASCAR, where you can see the nose of the car. The gearbox is actually like that. Like it's proper cameras, so that way it looks good. We do have a nice, I think, someone here a drone camera, I believe. Yeah, there's a drone camera too. It doesn't always do good because it sometimes will get on top of them and look a little weird. So I'm not using it as much, but. Yeah, a lot of these cars look a little banged up here.
Yeah, I mean they're doing 75 laps of pure endurance here. This isn't just a physical game. This is more of like the game.
And I mean, also that pace speed again. Like we gotta bring up that pace speed. I mean, look, they're going about. They're going into these turns. Yeah, they're going in only about 2, and they're not even cracking. Probably 30, 40 on us. Like, we jump back up to the front. These guys up here with Zach, I mean, yeah, he's not even cracking 50 going around the turns. Because this is just such a small track that you cannot really get up to too much speed without probably hitting someone. There was a bit of bumping there between Pierce and Corey, it looks like, but...
You could see the speed difference between the front two and everybody else. Like, I feel like they're on right now because they're cracking like you said like about 45 in the corner.
I mean, because you can see down there in the corner, like of the thing as well. See,
cracking about 45. If you go back to say somebody behind the 69, I don't know if you want to just grab somebody. Like, I mean, they're going like at least like a couple miles an hour slower than them.
Yeah, they're going like they're not even cracking 50 because Zach and Mike are basically going about 80, 90 through the turns usually. Sometimes, well, on the straightaways and then about 50 on the turns, but since they don't have anyone behind them or in front of them, yeah, they're cracking going about 80 through the turns there. But we've actually got some single file racing right now. Actually,
I love me my single file short track racing.
So everyone's so lined up. Oh, Caleb, you saved it there. Oh my gosh, Caleb, that was dangerous.
Man.
He got a little squirrely, but he looks like he recovered fine. He's not even hitting doors, but he did slot himself right back in there. Looks like.
I know that man right now is probably beating himself up. You gotta regroup, refocus, and try to scrounge up many positions you can get back.
Indeed, yeah. Let's see if we can pull up maybe this. Let's see here if I can find the thing I'm looking for here on this.
Ooh, Mott with the lock up in front. That 77 car is going super slow, and just everybody's getting stacked up behind him ever so slightly.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing that's gonna happen here.
Like, does he have like really bad wheel damage or something? Because like he's not even pushing that much.
Whoa! Oh! What happened, Justin? Let's see. Let's go into Justin here. Looks like he just.
Did he go around on himself again?
Yep. Wheels just decided to lock up, and he just overdid it. Yep, overdid it, and he is taking himself immediately into pits, looks like. But he's back out, so.
He probably got some fresh ones, honestly. I mean, that's not that bad of a choice, given it's 20 to go. I mean, granted, you probably want to lap down, but, I mean, having some freshies on there would be better than all these tires that you've gotten heated up.
He is 2 laps down now, apparently.
He did get trapped a lap down early on because of something that happened between him and the 98, I believe.
I believe so, yeah. But he is a lap down, it does look like. I'm going to do this right here. Got this nice little battle box as well here with the relatives.
And Daytona's going to look nice with all these camps popped up.
Oh, and yeah, we got good Daytona cameras too. I mean, you won't. I guess obviously you won't see me up in the booth when it comes to the trucks because your boy's gonna be on the track trying to do good in Daytona. But
I will be on the stream. I will be watching the stream, and then when it comes to Daytona, I'll be multitasking. I'll be in the car and stream up in the bottom left corner. I gotta get them watchers up, man. Gotta get everybody in.
Yeah. Also, I didn't even notice. I somehow looking photos for the same thing. Looking photos in Discord.
Let me pull that up again.
Photos in Discord. What are you saying? Oh, is it? It's looking photos in Discord. Really.
Photos in Discord. What are we looking at?
Oh, about what? I guess about trading
paints. Oh, I need that updater. I need that. I will go find that sometime after this event and after the main show, because I don't want to go start digging around and not be able to find anything.
We are finally to the point where the race is actually saying how many laps it is to go. That's when you know we're finally getting to the end of it. I'm sure as we were about to go green again, I'm sure these drivers are just ready for this last chance qualifier to be done here. I'm sure of it. I seem to have it'll still end on time. Oh yeah, no, we've only elapsed like 38 minutes. It'll end before the timeout.
I didn't read the comments a bit, but going up, somebody had stated that the 00 drives like they're on. She's dead.
Oh wow.
That.
Also, I just noticed SJS Gaming gave 5 gifted subs to people. Wow, love to see it. As we again had that the two in the front, the two teammates there, just obviously Mike and Zach. They're just running away with it. But let's go back here to the back and see how this fight is going between between Alan and Corey. Jeez, I cannot say names. Oh, whoa, Caleb, what's going on back there? I saw you hitting the wall a bit there. Oh, jeez.
His rears are looking hot. I mean, he's had a few spin-ups on him going out of the corner, so he's probably burnt them up a little bit too much. And
Garth. That was Garth.
Goes around.
That was Garth. Let's see what happened to Garth there. I think I'm assuming that no one hit him. I think he just
lit up the tires.
Let's see. Yep, lit up the tires. Wow, really lit them up. But I mean, he got out of the way in time. Luckily, and is snugly against the wall there. He wasn't in anyone's way. Luckily, but
hopefully that right rear didn't decide to snap on him with how weak these next gen cars are.
Yeah, let's hope. Let's hope. I mean, luckily, as far as I mean, the damage doesn't carry over to the feature, so they should just be able to have a fresh car. Pull another one out of the hauler and be good. Come feature time. So
we have infinite tow links. It's fine.
Yeah. Also, again, like a reminder, when we have that wonderful speed week next week, the freaking jam-packed week when it comes to everything, because obviously we'll be really starting off the seasons proper at that point. And I don't know if you know of the exact speed week schedule over there, Vince.
Look.
So to tell you exactly, we have on Sunday we have the dual qualifying for the qualifying for the duels for the Sportsman Truck Series opening, where you can go in there, turn one lap for qualifying, and that'll be used to help figure out for the actual duels. Then on Monday we have the actual duels for the Fresh from Florida 200 for trucks, and then on Tuesday is when the dual qualifying for the Cup Series for the Daytona 500 opens up. Oh, wait. Sorry. It's got a different name because it's a sponsored race. It's the... where is it? Let me find it. Let me find the name of it. Where is it? It's the... I think it's the...
RacePI.com.
RaceEPI.com. Which, again... I know those guys, that name because... Again, a little bit of a biased thing because of the guys that are in the front here. But that's kind of the setup shop that Backup Bandits uses a lot of times for some stuff. I don't know if Zach's using an EPI one. I don't think he is, but wouldn't be surprised if Mike is if they made one for the Coliseum. But they are a setup shop. Like I said, I won't go into that too much because that is probably going to be talked about plenty during the Daytona 500 as we go green again with 15 to go. It looks like, Corey did a little bit of pinching on Mike there, but it doesn't look like it held Mike back too much as he gets right back in front of Corey with no problem at all. Let's
Man,
jump.
that one looks like it's got a fire lit underneath him. He's moved up. He is back up in where he wants to be. He'd probably be where he was early on.
Yeah. Let's see, as we got a nice little battle right there again between the one and Archie. Archie and Corey are doing a bit of battling as Archie puts on the brakes a bit and just kind of barely slides in front of Corey there. Luckily not causing any damage.
Oh, he gave him a shot in the corner going into two.
Whoa.
I think it's early in the back. I believe that's 98.
That was 98. Noah Nicholson, he is down a couple laps as well.
I'm about to say Archie in that 993 Ford Taurus. I meant Dark Horse. This thing is locking that front rear up, front rear. I need to stop.
You're all good. Hey, you're trying. You're fine.
My English is going through the roof here.
Hey, it's all about trying to say the stuff fast and quick, and so it's all good. It takes a bit to get into it and get all into the fast talking of it, but funny enough, we actually Whoa, wait. Why did Caleb go into pits? Oh!
I think he probably got a little bit of assistance.
He spun out a bit there. Let's see, because it is a caution, so we can go take a look here.
Did he get a little bit of help?
Let's see here. Looks like he just spun himself.
3 and 4 has not been Uber Motorsports' strong suit, as we could tell from history.
Yeah, plus 3 and 4 just seems to be a problem turn in general, honestly. So, and also, now that we're in caution again, let me finish telling you what else is happening in Speed Week here, Vince. Because again, we have, like I said, Tuesday, the qualifying starts for this series for the Daytona 500, but also that same night we have the I'm just going to call it IndyCar series, not USGP, because we now have obviously IndyCar back in iRacing. So the IndyCar series has its own Speed Week challenge, where it's going to be a 45-lap race around the Daytona road course in the IndyCars. And then to finish the week off, Wednesday, we have the duels for the Cup Series.
Oh, that sounds like a handful.
It is why it's called the Speed Week. Apparently also presented by Top Tier, apparently, according to when the announcement was made. Not sure who Top Tier is, but
we're doing it better than NASCAR. We're actually having a traditional Speed Weeks. It is.
Indeed. Hey.
This is great.
Hey, I mean,
Can we file a petition to bring NASCAR back with the duels at Daytona? I think that is proper.
that's in a lot of other NASCAR heat games. I mean, there was one, I think it was either 2 or 3 that I played, and it was like, yeah, you're racing on Daytona for your career mode, and lo and behold, you have to do a Daytona duel before you can actually do the Daytona race in the heat career mode. So, but also, what I was going to say, another thing also to bring back, that one else to talk about, just because, never mind, I won't, because we're about to go green. I'll talk about that on the next caution. Never mind.
If there even is an X caution, we're about to be coming with 8 laps to go.
I mean,
and
we might get green white checker, we don't know. But
I mean, that 91 and 39 have just impressed me. I mean, I expected them to be up front, but to purely dominate this little pre-race.
What did I tell you? What did I tell you? There was another caution. What did I tell you?
I had too much hope. It's
a paperclip track. It's gonna happen. Oh! Caleb just absolutely just spun Garth there. Like, just said, you're going for a ride, buddy.
Man decided that was enough. I don't know if they had beef prior, but if they do, they definitely do now.
I do wonder. That was his first penalty. Is Uberman Caleb was given the EOL, which means he was given his first penalty of the night.
That is unfortunate.
Race control. I don't know if we've had any DQs. Normally I'd be able to hear our fine race control Jeremy, but because my sound was being weird, I had to mute the in-game radio. So, but what I was going to say as well is, and this is obviously true in any race, but I think the reason why also both, just because they're both good racers. I mean, Zack Saunders, he's an amazing racer in these cars, as I've seen in the preseason, and Mike, these guys really don't know how Mike races, because like I said, he didn't do the preseason, so these guys haven't seen how well Mike can race. But I mean, to tell you this, Vince, Mike has been on the iRacing service for, I believe, and he can correct me on this, I believe 8 years.
Woo!
So, or coming up on 8 years, one of the two, something like that. So
that is.
And he is a primarily oval racer. He does some road racing. I mean, he did the Daytona 24 for the team. He's done some of the other special events when it comes to the team endurance races. So he dabbles in a bit of road, but he is very much primarily an oval guy with also a license of a A-Class 4.4.
Man.
So, and an I rating of, I believe, almost 4K.
That is almost seasoned vet status for 8 years.
I believe that's correct. Again, I'm sure if we end up talking to Mike, he can correct me on that. But I believe that's how long he had said told me one time was 8 years. Like I said,
we're going green here.
I just checked on everything. Yeah, he has been a member for 8 years. As we do go green again here, and they just get that amazing start there. Again, also helps with their teammates too, so that they can be talking to each other and planning stuff out here. Probably.
Speaking of 5, the 5 goes around in the back.
What happened there? That was
still green. Oh, never mind. The yellow comes out.
There it is. That was Alan Phillips. What happened, Alan? Let's see.
I think the number 1 gave him a bit of assistance.
Let's do. Where is it? Far chase. Let's do far chase.
With the way it looked, it didn't look pretty. Let me just say that.
Trying to get some slow mo here so we can see here what happened. I believe
he definitely didn't throttle up underneath his own power. That's for sure. I think that rear end got a little bit lifted by the 1 car.
Let's see here. Yep, as he. Bam! Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's more than a little bit.
That's more than a little bit. Yeah, that was just an absolute pile drive right into him. Like, hey, buddy, how you doing?
I was going to say, that Top Gun machine almost took flight with how hard he got hit.
I mean, it would be fitting with it being a Top Gun machine, so that's fair. But we are 5 to go. We're getting there. I believe we only made it 1 lap there before we went to yellow there. But, again, like I said, I mean, these guys are definitely seeing tonight how well Mike can race since he has not done any of the preseason stuff. So this definitely will show everyone just how he races. And again, teammates, that helps too. As I know they're sitting together in the team chat talking together, but let's hope maybe we got Caleb back there, we have Justin up here. Justin's laps down, but Caleb is not. But he is currently holed up behind. He was currently holed up behind Jim Mott there. It does look like they're trying to, I think, reshuffle the field a bit here. Looks like.
Definitely needed because that is a lot of confusion.
As I believe we're also where are we at? We're coming through turn 1 entry. Okay. And I believe they're going to do choose cone. Let me get this view so we can see, because I believe we're hitting choose cone here. I think it does look like yes. Oh, some last minute changes there. Looks like, but it looks like we did get a choose cone. And a lot of people hugging the inside, which I mean, I guess if you feel confident making the turn, then that's fair to do. It's just I feel like. For me personally, just for me to have the safest bet, I feel like the outside's the best, just so you have that much more room to work with. As we are about to go green here again.
4 to go. Sorry.
4 to go, as they get that amazing start off again there. But again, let's look in the back here a little bit just to see as Alan Phillips again. We didn't even make it. We didn't even. Okay, so now we're 3 to go. So.
I mean, the flag came out before it went to 3, so will it go back to 4, or will it count that lap?
Let's see. Did we get a green, white, checkered? We did not get a green, white, checkered.
So is this gonna just finish out?
I think it's going to finish on time, because you see how much time is elapsed right there?
Oh, yeah.
This might finish out. It's going to be close. I don't think it'll finish on time, but it's going to be pretty darn close.
Wouldn't that be something?
The fact that we've had every race time out. Oh, and yet it went back to 4. Every single race is timed out so far, which is absolutely mental.
Hopefully my mom's not watching this right now. She hears my voice enough more and more every day.
I know that my parents are watching this just because I told them to watch this even whenever I'm just broadcasting, because they want to see me going through all this. So
at least you're not on track dealing with the chaos at the moment.
Also, you know what's crazy? You see up there in the corner? This is the 14th caution of this race. 14th caution. Because the good thing and the bad thing about this wonderful SDK gaming overlay is it counts the cautions. And it shows them up there every time a caution happens. Which means we are on our 14th caution up there, as you can clearly tell. So, yeah.
That is... Yikes. If we're on our 14th caution and this isn't even the main, I'm wondering how the main's gonna go, especially because everybody's gonna be back in the car.
The good thing too with the main caution laps will count, which will make this go faster, because that's the thing that has been the problem with the hindrance in a sense to these pre-main races is that the caution laps don't count. So these guys are technically running more laps than the actual race, essentially, at this point. I mean, these guys had to have completed 75 laps, technically, by now. Oh, no, they haven't. They've only... Well, it's only counting, obviously, 71 right now, but that's just because it's not counting them. But these guys had to have put down 75 laps by now.
We go green with 3 to go. Zach with another beautiful start.
With Mike not too far behind, as Garth is on the outside of him there.
Wonder who's gonna spoil the party.
Garth just about spoiled the party for Uberman Caleb Tipton there. Jesus. But you got some really close course on the inside there.
Oh,
Caleb going a little wide, but we do have the white flag. We have the white flag as... Whoa! Who did I just see spinning there? Wait. What?
I don't know.
I don't know who I saw spinning there. Whoever it was, they're gone. As we do have the final results, as first place that is going to Zack Saunders, Mike Burnett in second, Archie and Williams in third, Pearson in fourth, Corey Mine in fifth. Jeez, oh, and was there a wreck at the end there?
They was there beef? What happened? Okay, I see Mr. Caleb inspired by his Ross Chastain moment.
And last minute. So let me see if I can pull up our wonderful grid here, as we have a 10-minute warm up here.
Oh, it's time for me to go back on track here soon.
Let me go and get the grid real quick. If I can get the grid.
I'll sit in here a little bit longer before we decide to go back out there.
We don't have the grid. That's wild.
That's unfortunate.
I wanted to show the grid, but it doesn't want to show the grid. Well,
whoever just said in the chat that if this would be considered a cooldown, I agree. We all need to chill and take a moment to realize what just happened.
There is definitely some fights that are gonna happen in the haulers after this. We need some TMZ as cameras in those haulers after the race, because it is gonna be a wild one. There's gonna be some drivers throwing some fists. And also, obviously, the neat detail with this track and racing too is, again, since the race is not actively happening at the moment and we just have the warm up, you can see here clearly the flame is not burning because, well, the clash isn't happening right now yet, obviously. But this is going to be a fun race. I'm going to be up here alone again because you're going to go back on the track. This is going to be
very unfortunate, but I'm gonna look and see if there was any questions in the chat before I decide to hop out here.
I'll say this: if you get wrecked, just let me know. I'll bring you back up.
Oh, if I get totaled, I will gladly come back out and I will air my grievances. You're gonna give me a live mic. I'm gonna do my own iteration of CM Punk out here.
We like I said, like someone said, we're gonna need some extra security in them haulers, because I get the feeling that after this race, there's gonna be a lot of fighting. There's gonna be some people just absolutely throwing hands at each other, just being like, "Oh, you wanted to be like that, huh? Okay."
I mean, if I decide to hop out, if I get frustrated, I will gladly shoot a message and be like, "Bring me back up here. I wanna air something out."
But also real quick as well, if you look at Christopher Burnham, there he's the other guy that also is obviously on the backroad bandits guys. He has that nice little orange car if you see there, actually, that 93. Because again, the good thing is we all have different cars, obviously, which makes sense. But everyone has a different color car. I don't have one for this because I'm obviously not racing this. But that's why I have my truck, because I'm doing trucks. So, but yeah, those nice cars with.
Let's see. Anything in the chat.
I'm gonna turn this off for now. Sorry.
Back early on, 00 gonna take the Uberman to the train station.
Yeah, basically, huh? But
isn't that something?
yeah, and also is gonna make just this whole series obviously interesting is the whole it being an open sub, because that means obviously people can just come in with whatever they want. I wouldn't be surprised if some of the EPI people, the backer other guys there on my team, if some of them come in with some EPI setups. Obviously, there's not always a lot available. It's only usually whatever's available that season, so there's not like a back catalog to buy from. Essentially, as far as I know, I don't think. I believe it's just whatever's that season. So it's a better time to try and get stuff from that whenever it's regular NASCAR season and not the preseason like it is now in iRacing, because there's a bunch of mishmash setups to pick. So
I'm doing warm-up laps while I'm in the booth.
Let's see. Wait, let me go to you real quick. Let me get that cockpit view here. Let me just go ahead and got our on track correspondent here basically.
Yeah, let me tell you right now, the way the car's handling in the corner, you gotta be very easy going through, because if you mash the throttle a little bit too hard, you'll be sending your car around and you'll be eating one of the walls.
I mean, as we saw, obviously, because again, this is I like to call this a paperclip. So it's a paperclip because it's also only a quarter mile. So just be careful there with that. Ooh.
That was very close. I don't feel anything wrong with the car, but that was a very big scrapage moment. Code Brown.
Let's see. I just want to see how. I'm gonna change one of the cameras to see how close you are getting to the inside wall. Yeah, you're going right over that white line there. Yeah, like that is just how close you gotta be. Oh, he's getting so close to the outside wall on the straightaways that it's clipping through the wall for the camera. So that just tells you how wide you need to go going through these turns here.
I'm like Jeff Burton with the NBC Sports Toyota Camry, but instead it's a 3-Chi Ford Mustang.
There's a little bit of a half and half in terms of Chevrolet and Ford kind of representation. I feel like there's a lot more Chevy representation here in this field, looks like, compared to
I didn't have much
Ford.
of a choice.
No, I'm not saying that about you. I'm just looking at like the field in general. Plus,
I mean, the bow ties always have strength.
Plus, I mean, like I said, again, gonna talk about the team now, and we're a Chevy team, so that's why all the guys are in Chevys. That's why I'm in the Chevy Silverado or whoever freaking Silverado is. Yeah, I think.
Oh
no, not Silverado.
I just showed it right there.
Jesus.
Yep, I just gassed it a little bit too hard.
You both gassed it a little hard. You and Thomas Wolfe both gassed it hard there.
You know what? I'm about to hop out this car and just go talk to him after the race. Oh.
Nim, there's no breaking the caution of fastest caution. Breaking the lap for fastest caution, but it's been yellow 90% of this, honestly. And yes, also, if Austin Beers was here, Mike would be in trouble. I'll just say that. So I don't know if you saw that modified race, Vince. The test modified race we had the other night.
I did not.
Yeah, there was a real life modified driver in that set session with us. Mike Burnett actually went the entire session basically. Well, not the entire time, but he did he was going to win the whole thing at the end. And the real life modified driver at the last lap basically rammed into the back of Mike and spun him out and took the win, I think, from him.
Ooh.
So, yeah, Mike was obviously, understandably not too happy about that.
I mean, I would be too if I'm leading the majority.
The best that Austin Beers said was, "Yeah, that's why you just get back. That's why you just wash your hands of it and get back out there." Like, and you say, "Well, at least I got the check." It's like, huh? What you mean you at least got the check? That's that. No.
Yeah, just because. Oh, I'm putting on a really bad performance.
Oh, you're not even on the camera right now. You're fine.
Good, because that was embarrassing. But I mean, if you're not gonna have good racing etiquette with your peers and you're just gonna take them out on the final lap just to say you won something, I mean, that's kind of embarrassing in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like if you have the speed in real life to go out and win it, and you're doing that on a sim where, some of these people aren't even doing it in real life, they're doing this to like just escape from other things outside of life in general, and you just go and clean them out after they do something that they've been wanting to possibly do for a little while. That's kind of sour grapes, my friend.
Yeah. To tell you the basically chain of events, like I said, Mike got spun out by Austin Beers, and then Zack Saunders actually said that was insanely dirty, Austin. And all Austin Beers said back was, "That's why you wash your hands and get back out there."
Oof.
The man, the myth, the legend that I can guarantee you is probably not going to come back whenever we actually have the registration for this, which I think does go up tomorrow, I believe, or tonight, one of the two. I can't remember what Corey said, but soon.
Oof. It is about time for you to put me back into that chat.
Yeah. I know.
Let me see one more if anybody said anything in the chat before I go.
It just cuts you off mid talk.
Oh no!
No, I don't think there was anything else. Was there?
Let's see if anybody said anything in the chat. Nobody said anything. All right. Shout out, Mr. Ray's Peasant, for giving me all the love. But yeah, you can send me back now whenever you like.
Good luck, and hopefully I don't see you back up here. But if I do, then welcome back if you do come back up. So
10-4.
Good luck, though.
Well, hopefully not back up here, but I will gladly come back up here if need be.
Fair enough. And now I am alone again up here, boys, as we start the start, and we do have the grid actually finally, with Nathaniel Campbell starting in the front there next to Chris Burnham, followed by Stephen Carlile and Zach Johnson in row 2, Vince Mitchell. Oh, I didn't even know you were a felony native, my God. Oh, my gosh, Vince. Wow. Then with Ryan Taft right next to him, then Cybern Stoll and Stephen Minke in row 4. And finishing out your top 10 is Thomas Wolfe and Adam G. Johnson. Then in the next row after that, we have Zack Saunders and Mike Burnett. Then we have Archie Williams and Pierce Sondrup, Corey Mott and Garth Griswold, Caleb Tipton and Alan Phillips, Justin Bell and Jim Mott, Noah Nicholson and Ben Lawson, and then in the shotgun position all by himself in the very back is Gordon Fraley. Now, here we go as we get started. I do believe the flame is indeed lit as we are about to go here. And it is a night race as well. Oh, a race under the lights in the Coliseum. What more could you ask for? What a wonderful setup here. As I believe, we're going to have a couple caution laps here. Or pace laps to start us off. But we will see how this goes as we are about to go green here for the feature race. 150 laps of action under the lights in the Coliseum on this wonderful quarter-mile paperclip track, as I like to call it here. And I believe the pace car is in as we are coming to the start here, and we are going to have the green flag as here we go. We are racing with Chris Burnham and Nathaniel Campbell there at the beginning as well. Obviously at the front, like I said, with that 93 and that 16 Netflix NASCAR full speed. As we do have, I believe we have our first caution. That did not take long at all. Let's see what happened here. Let's go ahead and jump back here. Let's see. I believe I saw that Jim Mott wrecked. But I don't know if that's what caused the caution. We do have a bit of... Oh, yeah. See, that was what happened. There's a bunch of kind of light hitting, and then that right there is what caused the caution. Let's go and jump back up as we do have someone's front bumper just chilling on the road there, looks like. Luckily, guys, this will not be as bad because, again, caution laps do count here. So this will not go on as long because of that. Now let's go and see. Oh, I see 100. You like that Chastain turn 2? It was absolutely... clean Chastain turn 2. We love to see it. Hey, you better make his paint scheme look terrible. I mean, great. I mean, what? I said nothing. Nothing's gonna... I mean, I'm a little biased, but I don't think anything's gonna top the paint schemes of my team, but that's just me being a little bit biased, so I'm just saying. So, sorry being a little biased there, but they are kind of clean. I can point you guys to them if you ever want, but obviously it would cost money technically. So, but I can point you towards them if you ever want to eat one of them. So, a little bit of a plug as we do go not to choose. Wait, interesting. So, the first three all went inside there, leaving a couple guys to actually end up going on the outside and moving up as a result because the top three all went inside there, which that is smart, I believe. I mean, we'll see, but that was probably a smart move. It's just obviously took... Well, they won't lose the spots because obviously the inside can get going a lot faster and really make the fast turn there, so I think he'll be fine. But let's see, as we do have Stephen Carlile and Chris Burnham in the front at the start there. Nathaniel Campbell and Mike Burnett also right behind them, looks like. As the pace car does come off the track. And we are green. Going through turns 1 and 2. And then going, just going to get a nice little... So you're going to jump back to the front. It doesn't look like Chris Burnham got... No, wait, no, they're just... Him and Steven are just gone. They're just up there. As we get another caution. It looks like this might have been a big one. I'm sorry, guys. I'm missing this stuff as I'm trying to keep up with everything here. But we have such a small track. It does look like Thomas Wolfe got a little slowed down. Oh! Who was that? It just got absolutely... Someone took out... I think someone took out Ryan there, looks like. Oh, Ryan was taken up by Corey, it looks like, as Ryan got a little loose, got turned by Corey, and then just from there, I believe that just maybe caused... Oh, no. All the crashes were because they were slowing down. So, everyone else is fine, looks like, This should be, I believe, I don't know how long the tires will take to, like, go through. Do they have any extra tires? Let's see. They do have one extra tire set. Okay. These guys, they might come in, but the thing is, with caution laps counting, like during the other ones, I just don't know if it's even feasible to go in for tires, because, I mean, even on the pacing, I feel like you're going to lose laps. So, like, it feels like these guys probably won't end up doing any, like, pit stops unless they absolutely need to, obviously. But at that point, then they'll go down laps. So it's just, it's bound to happen. So, but yeah, no, this we're obviously we're coming up on the start of, like I said, all the actual series, trucks. This we're gonna have the modifies. I believe has been confirmed to actually be happening now. We got the schedule. I think somewhat set in stone. I believe. Don't quote me on that. I believe it's been set in stone. It's not been. Okay, my bad. But we do have USGP obviously starting up at some point too. With that being that's not until March. My bad. As we do go green here. A little bit of some checking up there on the inside. A little bit of some domino effects there as everyone kind of like goes off a little bit slow in the start there at the beginning. Doesn't look like it affected anyone too much, but it does look like it might affect the fact that Pierce Saunders is holding Zack Saunders up a little bit. A little bit of some bouncing, but looks like otherwise we're mostly okay. Vince is doing good too back there. Looks like he's fine. Caleb's doing okay. I mean, who is that? Is that Zach Johnson? No, that is Cybern Stoll, I believe. Yeah, Cybern does not have the frame. He's the one that lost that thing we saw earlier. As it does go yellow. Let's see what's going on here as we maybe jump back and see what happened to Justin here. Looks like maybe he got... Oh, I think he got a little bit pinched. Yeah, he got a little bit pinched, a little bit doored, and just... Everyone. Luckily, a lot of people stopped in time to not have too much, like, problems. But it does look like we are going to go yellow again. This is the third caution. We're 20 laps in. Hey, as long as it looks good during Mike, it's fine. Like, you do whatever you do, and if it looks good, it looks good. Don't worry. I just was talking about, obviously, where the ones that some of the ones that are on the track here, obviously, where they came from, so. I'm sure your paints look A-okay, man. I'm sure your paints look A-okay. Do you remember this race right now? There is money on the line. The top three people are gonna obviously get money here, and so I believe that is that Adam G. Johnson? Is that Steve Mickey? Who is that? Is that Ryan? Oh, it's Ryan. Ryan is 2 laps down, I believe. Yeah, he's 2 laps down. Okay. So I'm going to go and do this. Since we're on this, let me see what I'm going to just switch to the tower. That is going, or that is going way too fast. Let me switch it to like 7 seconds with it being like, yeah. Let's see if I can fix up the rest of this here then. As we haven't went green yet, so I can fix this stuff up real quick and Make sure it looks good for our... Yes, we are green now. We're green, green, green. There we go. As we have a nice little start from Stephen Carlile there, but we do have a couple people in the back there. I do see maybe... Are we about to have another caution? I believe some people slowed down there, but maybe I'm just seeing things. As we do have Stephen Carlile with Mike Burnett and Chris Burnham right behind them. With Garth Griswold in his double O not too far behind. And then Zack Saunders coming right up on Garth here. We got the three of the 4 EPI, back road bandit guys here, as Wes would call them. 3 of my teammates here. We got them all kind of towards the top 5 here. We got Nathaniel Campbell right back there in the NASCAR full speed with Cyber Stoll not too far behind. Got a nice little battle back here between Alan Phillips and Corey Mott, with them being side by side going through the turn here. With Alan having a little bit of a nose over Corey. It does look like, as we do get the yellow flag, it does look like it might have been to the Gordon Fraley. Let's see what happened. Let's see. I think he might have bumped into... No, it's not because of that. So let's see what happened. Oh, Justin Bell came down on him and just spun him. That was... Let's see that. Let's see. Has anyone been DQ'd yet? I don't believe so. No. So, okay. I just want to make sure. Alright. Alright, I also want to try something real quick to see if I can fix the colors when you hear a bit. Let's see, where is that? Let's go ahead and hit retrieve data on this. That at least, okay, I think that made the colors better actually. Let me see. That did. They actually gave us colors. They actually gave us car colors too. Meaning everyone actually has colors up there like they should. Wow! So we're going to choose cone here. Yeah, it doesn't help at all, okay. See, the problem is, so Carlile has a black number apparently, but everyone else looks fine. Because see, look, there's everyone's numbers like they should be. Okay, well, you guys got custom numbers finally. I figured that out, I guess. There we go. All of your numbers look how they should. Don't know how I did that. Did some magical... The 99, 69, and 96, well, they all look they look fine. I didn't mean to say that they didn't, but they do look good. So, good job, Dirty Mike. And as we go green here again, like you said, it was 99, 69, and 96. Okay. And Justin's looks fine. Vince's looks fine. Yeah, no, they look good. They look good, Dirty Mike. I hope you didn't think I meant that like in a bad way when I said that. I just was like saying like, where the ones I knew where they came from type of thing. So, yours look fine. As we got a nice little battle throughout the field here. I do believe we have maybe some more. Yep, we have another caution. Another caution. Let's see. Where did it go down at? Did it go down here with Archie? Let's see. We have... Was there just some checking up that happened? Is that what happened here? Oh wait, no, I went back too far. My bad. So we have some tight action here. I'm gonna get a little bit close, a little bit of some door action there. Oh, and teammates running into teammates. You hate to see that as a just giant pile up there. Oh my gosh. I think I'm gonna go back to the the tower, honestly, because I think it'll also show the names better too, honestly. Plus, you guys can see the. So Carlile, see, I don't know how to fix Carlile because his number is just like the wrong color, basically, completely. So it's like he needs to have something changed with his color. Because his color is so, like, his color's off on how it is that it. For some reason, his car number is black. I don't know why. Might give him like a random color or something just so he can actually be seen. No, let's just make it white. There we go. Oh well. I mean, you can't see his number for some reason just because it wants to be weird, so I'm not sure how to fix that. You guys just can't see Carlile's number. He's there, but his 7 doesn't want to show up because his car's number styling is not working well. But we're going back to green here again, as we get a nice little start here again by the front of the pack here, with Christopher Burnham just. Oh, Stephen Carlile holding up a couple people in the back there, but it does look like Mike Burnett is trying to make the pass around him, but a bit of bumping, and that takes out Zack. As someone took out Zack there. I don't know who that was. I believe that was. Was that Archie? No, it was Noah Nicholson, I believe. No, 68. So that would be Cyber Stoll. Yeah, Cyber Stoll just took one car out, starting with Zack, and just the whole field. Wow. And that's going to put Zack really far back in the thing. I mean, it did him so much damage. He is in the pits. You hate to see that. Like, and he is currently going down. He's about to be fully lapped as soon as. And that's where he's going to be now 2 laps down. A lap down. Sorry, a lap down. But hey, look at that. I got the numbers figured out. Now everyone actually has their proper numbers. It actually looks good now for once. There you go. I don't know what I did. I just had basically grabbed the numbers and stuff from people in the iRacing sim, and I decided I wanted to turn around and actually make stuff look good, which means, you know what that means? The driver details actually can work. What? Okay, well, it looks a little weird. Driver style transparent. Yeah, look at that. Now it actually looks good. Wow. Wait, why did Chris... Oh, you in your pits, okay. Look at that, now the numbers are actually working for once, so... I need to tell Wes what I did, because this now actually looks really good, because the numbers are actually working. People's custom numbers are actually showing up, obviously. And the background actually looks good. Like, I made everything look pristine now. I'm glad about this. We'll see how this goes. I mean, this has just been an eventful night, honestly, just with non-stop just action of caution after caution. We'll see how this goes tonight, as we are watching the guy in second, gold Mike Burnett here in that 39 Backroad Bandit car, obviously. Team owner, in fact, of the Backroad Bandit team. Backroad Bandit Racing. I always seem to say it wrong, even though it's my own team, I still going to say it wrong. So, don't know why I can't say it right, so I believe we're coming back around as we are about to go green here. Stephen Carlile with the jump. With Mike, I believe he's going to try it. Nope. He got a little bit ahead of Stephen there, but that's not going to be enough. He's going to have to fight Stephen for that position of podium there. But let's go back a little bit here as we watch Pierce get absolutely spun, causing another wreck to happen and another caution. As we saw that clear as day what happened, it just all stemmed from Nathaniel Campbell, Pierce just having Pierce having an absolute problem there with Archie just kind of tagging his tail end there ever so much. And it just was enough that it just caused all this wrecks and everything, and everyone piled up here. But the good thing for Zack, technically, is this does give Zack a chance to maybe get back, as he is only a lap down, so he would be considered lucky dog, unless there's no lucky dog here. There might be no lucky dog, and it might not matter. And if that's the case, excuse me, I shouldn't have said that then if it's not a thing. So, but if it is, then awesome. If it's not, then okay. But we do have, again, like I said, everything. So we got. Let's look back a bit here and look at. Let's look at Vince. So his Mountain Dew card in that 96. Look at that. Oh, his 94 isn't showing up right. That's weird. 94 isn't showing up for him as it should. That's weird that Thomas has not got the proper 94. Maybe let me go check the Let me go check the thing for the drivers, and maybe he didn't get marked as a part of the ones in the overall. Let's see. No, he did. It just didn't. It didn't want to count him with any special colors, I guess. All right. Let's see how Romain Caleb was doing with that. Oh, look at that nice helmet there. Darn, I hate to see that, Chris. You're doing really good, Chris. You were doing so good. Damn, hate to see it though. Well, yeah, it is going highly. Sorry, Jesus. Well, the only reason why I even took this long was because the all the stuff before the feature was just gonna be dragged out as a result of the was gonna say the no caution, the caution lap's not counting, obviously, so that kind of dragged things out, if you will. Some we haven't seen in the front a lot either this whole race, or let alone like the night really, is actually Corey Maz. He's actually up there in P2 to start, looks like, as we do go green here. Steven Carlile getting an amazing jump as Corey is just pinching Mike to the inside, but I mean that doesn't really matter because Mike has really got that line down the inside there, as he's going to get in front of. We didn't even make it a lap. What happened? We didn't even make it a lap. What went down? Oh! Looks like maybe the real caution happened with Justin Bell, I believe. No, it was just with Ryan Taft and Jim Mott. Okay. Huh. Well, such as that, I guess, but got some EPI cars in the back here, obviously, of Zack Saunders and Thomas Wolfe who were in the back there. But we have Archie Williams in that nice 993 in that P5. Noah Nicholson also, to bring up a name as well. He is someone who apparently has moved up 17 positions in this race so far, which is a feat not to go unnoticed. We will not ignore that feat, obviously, of this man. Let's check in our buddy Vince. Is he doing good? He looks like he's doing okay. Just need to know if I'm going to have to pull him up here now or if he's going to be still in there. But it looks like he is still good. I believe that is... Who is that? Is that Justin Bell? No, who is that? It's Ryan Taft and Jim Mott. They're currently leading the pace lap at the moment. They will eventually be told to obviously go around. And that, which right there you see they both are taking off as they have both been told to obviously go ahead and get around to the back of the pack here. As we do have our choose cone happening here as well. But let's see. Steven Carlile has been holding on to that pole position ever since he got up here. He has not let up. I mean, Mike has tried to catch him many a time, but Steven is not going down without a fight, it looks like. Let's look and see how Caleb is doing back there. He looks like he's doing fine over there as we are on our 8th caution of the night. 8th caution. As we go green. Steven getting an amazing jump again as he blocks that outside line on Corey Mott and is just getting away. But, I mean, Mike and Corey are hot on his tail. I think those two, if they can probably catch up to Steven here, unless Steven really runs away with it. But, I mean, the way things are looking as we get another caution. I will probably pull someone up here at some point soon here, but it does look like we have Justin Bell coming on the outside. I believe he was the lap down, so I'm assuming he was the lucky dog getting told to obviously lap the field here so he can get his lap back. I do wonder why Pierce Sunroof is showing us the 105. I don't believe he's supposed to be the 105. For some reason, professional backwards driver. I just noticed that. Love it, Pierce. Love it. I mean, he is known for doing very good at driving backwards when it comes to racing some cars. So that is a very, very true fact. Just kind of doing a bit of a look through here, look through the fields, just see if anyone's got anything interesting as well for their info here. I believe everyone's kind of just got the default like hometown in there, really, and it does look like there's a bit of some bouncing here as we do come back around. I believe we have one more lap as we're about to hit lap 75 here this race. I believe we're about to hit the part where the pace car is going to be exiting off of the track here as we come around for green. As they get going here and they come down that turn 1 here. We have another caution again. Let's see what happened this time. I see 4 names showing up possibly here. So Jim got a good start here. He does. Oh, he just absolutely clobbered Archie Williams there. And took out a couple people in the process, looks like. Oh, you hate to see it. We are definitely learning tonight that you gotta be very careful about that restart and how fast you go about it, because that could be the make or break of just absolutely sending it way too hard here. I'm going to ask Corey how he feels about the race so far tonight, because we just had that caution, so. Well. Yeah, sure, might as well. Hey, Corey, it's Austin up in the booth. You got a copy?
Oh, yeah, I got you.
Hey, just want to ask you how you feel about the race. I mean, because you've been moving yourself up to the front here throughout this race, and with the constant cautions, I mean, do you think you pretty much probably got this spot locked down up here with how many cautions we've had? I mean, this is the 10th one.
I don't know.
You don't know? I mean, hey, that's fair.
I don't know anything that's happening. All I know is the top 5 have been racing very clean. Outside of that, I don't know what's going on. I was back in the doghouse for a little bit back there. And it was scary. I managed to get lucky avoiding a few wrecks and found myself in the top 3. But I mean, now I'd kind of hope we just section out and get some laps ran.
Also, obviously showing off the sponsor of the race, being at the Busch Light Clash of the Coliseum with that wonderful, might add, shiny one car. I love the shine of that one on that paint scheme, by the way. Like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I was gonna be making my own paints this season, but then I decided Chastain has so many good, awesome paints. I should just run every paint that he's running, and coinciding with the real season. So that's what I'll be doing now.
I mean, yeah, that one, like I said, that I've never seen such a beautiful shiny one on a car. I'm loving it, but I just wasn't sure.
It looks really good in the night. That's for sure.
But yeah, I just wasn't curious how you felt about this because I mean, luckily the front's been pretty clean. But I'll let you get back because I'm sure you're about to go green. So I'll let you get back then to the thing. Let me move you, I guess, back. Where is it? There we go. That was Corey, the league owner as well, actually. As we do go green here, with Stephen Carlile taking off again. With as you know, we see there, go Corey Ma again. He's right there. With Tom's looking a little wobbly there. I do believe we're okay. Yeah, we're not. No, I spoke too soon. Someone wrecked again. Who was it? Let's see. So we have Archie Williams right here. He seems like he's doing okay. Yeah, he's doing okay. Oh, him and Jim Mott collided, and then that just a little bit of some dooring action. Otherwise, not too terribly bad. Just a little bit of dooring action, I guess. But they seem okay. Oh, nice. Nice. That is a very indeed fun fact. Let's go hide this though again real quick. So let's see. I'm gonna bring up when we go back to green. I'm gonna bring up the battle box because, like Corey mentioned, this front pack of 5 here really has been racing clean. And look who has made his way to the top 5 through all these cautions. Our good old man Caleb Uberman Tipton and the Stay Puft Jet Puff. I'm going to have to talk to this man on the next caution. Ask him how he's feeling because he has moved up 12 positions and has put himself in the top 5, which is, I mean, that is amazing and good for him. I'm all proud for him. I'd love to know how much Code Brown he's been going through this race because it's here comes the Uberman. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I'll talk to him next caution. We'll have another one, and we'll have a 12th caution. I know. I'll talk to him then and ask him how he feels about this race so far because it's been interesting, and I'm happy to see him, basically snaking his way up the pack. I mean, hey, he hasn't got it by racing all the way up to the front, but hey, he's been racing clean enough that he's been able to move himself up to the front to P5, and that's what matters. Because if you're racing clean and you're not getting caught in the wrecks that are happening, you get to be up towards the front, like we see here. So, as we go to that choose cone, I'm going to go ahead and real quick go back to the nice flame cam. I love this camera too much. I'm sorry. If I use it too much, I'm sorry. It's such a nice camera. We get the beautiful view of the flame with the track right behind it. It's just, it's a beautiful view. I love it so much. So, let's just see how this all goes. We have some people, going there, making their way around. And we're going to finish this lap right here. And once that pace car comes back around to the top of the track here, and you see it dip on into the pits, we will be going green for lap 91 out of 150. Let me go ahead and get us that nice TV1 shot here as we're going to jump back to the front here, and we are going to see them take off here. As we're going to go and get that gearbox cam as we see just how close they are behind each other here. As that is Stephen Carlile we're seeing on board with right now, looking behind him as we watch that. And we see Corey just absolutely eat the wall there. It did make him lose a spot, it does look like, but, I mean, he did recover. Oh, and that is Alan Phillips who got a little doored too hard by Thomas Wolfe, causing him to go into the pits there, into the wall, inside wall there. But I don't believe that's what caused the caution. I believe what caused the caution is right here with Ben Lawson in the number 3. As he cut inside tightly there, and he just spun out, and he was out in the middle of the field. Oh, and he collected a couple guys in the process. But it does look like otherwise He is okay. He is fine. Oh yeah, I told you I was gonna get on the next caution. We have the next caution. Let me go ahead and let me go ahead and get the Uberman up here real quick. Hey Caleb, Mr. Uberman, hey. How you doing, man? My gosh, up in P5. Love to see it.
Oh, P5. It feels great.
I mean, hey, like I was saying, I mean, yeah, maybe it's gotten from just moving up during the cautions, but hey, you've been racing clean enough that you've been not caught them, and you've gotten to move up to P5. So,
you should see how many times I've hit the wall.
I mean, I was about to ask how many code browns you've had.
Oh, cheeks clenched. It's great. I'm not dead.
You moved up through the cautions. That's the plus 2.
I've been pile drive so many times that people will need to research, though. It's like, oh my god.
Yeah, I've noticed that people really seem to not be able to do good with the restarts and just pile drive one another sometimes. But like I said, hey, even though it's happening through cautions, you've been moving up, and that's the positive, because you've been keeping clean enough.
Positions. Choose stuff. You gotta choose it.
I mean, hey, gaining positions, no matter how it happens, is positive, even if it's through cautions, and people wrecking. But hey, that's a positive regardless. So
I never expect myself to be this far up in the field. Normally I'd be lapped down, dead, around. I think at a cooler track I've handled a little better, but about to go green here.
Yeah, I'll let you go back to the thing. I just wanted to talk to you. So
it is go time.
Go.
I'm glad you know my phrases.
Go Uberman. But all right, there we go. Is they about to go green? Not yet, but soon. Obviously, soon. I may put him back down a little too early. That's on me. But as you can see, obviously we're about to do lap 99 as we go green here again for the 12th time, 13th time technically, I guess, really, in this race, as we are being ever so close to the end here of this race. It's been an eventful, long night, my add, as Stephen Carlile again is just holding on to that P1. I feel like, and this may be commentator's curse, but it feels like the only way that Stephen Carlile is going to give up that position is if he gets wrecked somehow, because he is holding on to that position so well. Mike is being very careful about how he drives here, not wanting to obviously cause any problems. Corey gives him a bit of a bump there, as we are coming up on lap traffic in the form of Jim Mott here. But let's go and jump back as we watch Zach Johnson just eat into the wall, but it looks like he recovered enough that we're not going to get a caution. As we get some very close action here between Zack Saunders, Pierce Sonderup, and others, as we watch, I believe that was Noah Nicholson. No, who was that? That was Simon Stoll. Absolutely eat it into the wall. Let's go see what happened there again, if I can find it. Ah, yeah, it's right here. Let's see. So I believe he just took it too hard into the wall. Yeah, he took it too hard in, and I think he just, if we look here and see, I believe, I just saw one of his tires lock up for a second there. I'm thinking that, yeah, he indeed, he bounced off of Justin Bell. Yeah. Hate to see it, but looks like he ended up in the front kind of here with the others for some reason here. But our P5, our top 5 right now is currently Stephen Carlile, Mike Burnett, Corey Mott, Thomas Wolfe, and Alan Phillips, with the Uberman in P6. But don't count this man out. He'll hold on to his position through cautions, I bet you, and he'll make his way where he needs to. But it's been definitely a interesting night for sure. We're only 45 minutes in, which again, like I said, I don't believe we'll get a timeout on this just because obviously the fact that that right front looks a little rough on you or on Uberman. On Uberman, let's go see. Let's go look at his right front. Let me take that away. Let me clear that away real quick. Oh, that's the wrong button. Let me clear that away. Let's see. So we got the right front, left front. Ooh. That right front looking a little bit indeed. Oh my, wow. Like, that is... Huh. I mean, I don't think a car's supposed to have that much of a weird bend on the right side there, but I digress. So, as we are about to go green for lap 110 of this race, and I'm sure we'll have more cautions as we go through the race here with these guys, and we go into the next part here as we do have like I said, Stephen Carlile was only going to lose his position if he got turned around, but it does look like he did lose some position because he got a little bumped around and then immediately had Alan Phillips knock into him, looks like. As we are going to go and jump to see what happened here. Looks like they were having a little bit of bumping around. Mike watched out to make sure he didn't run into Steve Carlile. Alan Phillips just ran right into him. Alan Phillips was the one that spun out, though, even though Stephen Carlile got ran into there. And so, as a result, that is who got knocked out of there. But luckily, that's a good thing for Corey, Mike, and Thomas, as Stephen, like I said, was only going to lose it if he got knocked out in some way. And he did get bumped around a bit, and as a result, has been moved to P4. Let me go and hide that box real quick because I want to check something and see if I believe we haven't DQ'd anyone as far as I can tell. I don't think anyone has been DQ'd. No. Just the people that obviously didn't raise. So I had to do the checks this way, guys, because I can't really tell. So. But yeah, so let's see here. Let me see if there's anything in the chat. Nope, just besides that, the right front is looking rough, yeah. So let's see here. Jump back to the front of the four here. As we are going to choose, it looks like the three guys that I expected to probably go on the inside, all went on the inside. We have Corey, Mike Burnett, and Stephen Carlile all that went inside, with that being Thomas Wolfe on the outside and Caleb Uberman in the inside as well in P4 technically. Wow, look at that. Caleb just, I mean, no, I won't say it. I'm not going to curse the poor Uberman. I won't say what I was about to say then. So, but we are on the 14th caution of the night. Probably going to assume we start around lap 18 or 19, I bet. The pace car lights are off, though, so I think that means we'll probably end up restarting on lap 118. Yep, as we come back around, and we are about to go green. Well, let's go ahead and just jump to the gearbox of... Oh, as he got spun... Wow. Corey got spun, and so did Vince Mitchell. That's a caution, as I believe something happened to Corey that I missed while I was trying to mess with cameras there. So sorry about that. It was on the restart. I think he just... Ooh, that's a tough one to call on that. I don't think that was anyone that knocked him out. Let's check again and see, but I don't believe anyone knocked him out there. Let's see and check that. I mean, it was an ever so slight bump. That might have been, I don't know. I mean, Mike gave him a bit of a bump, but I don't know if it was enough of a bump to cause a wreck there. Oh, I guess that's our answer. Is Mike Burnett has been given an EOL, looks like. So I guess that's our answer on how Jeremy thinks that was what that was. Is that he definitely thinks that Mike caused it, so he's giving Mike a EOL for that. I mean, we're only on lap 121. I give Mike not too long to get back up here. He can probably move himself up pretty fast. And I mean, if people keep wrecking themselves, then he'll be back up here in no time. So we'll see. But I mean, I wouldn't count him out just yet. As we've seen, anyone can make it back up pretty fast, even with the cautions. So I would not be surprised if I mean, on the upside, hey, oh my gosh, Caleb is actually, no shot. If this happens, I know Caleb is going to be absolutely just so happy if the way that things are looking right now happen, even like all the way to the end of the race. I'm sure Caleb's sitting in his car right now absolutely ecstatic. I mean, obviously he has to hold on to this till the end, but I'm sure he's still ecstatic right now, honestly. As we go green again, and Thomas taking an absolute safe but inside run there, as Caleb is on the outside of him. Oh, it's all bunched up here, but a little bit of subdooring, a little bit of walling, but it looks like, oh, Caleb, no! Oh my gosh, you hate to see it. Caleb was doing so good. I think he just pushed it a little too hard in that turn, I believe. I think he just pushed it. He bounced off the wall. Bounced off the wall again. And just tried to turn it way too hard. And he also got bumped by a bunch of other people there. But... oh, and then, yep, there he goes into the pits. And there he's sitting in the pits. And I believe... is he going to park it? I wonder. No, he's just getting repairs. Alright, that's good to see. At least he's not parking it. So, we are down to 23 laps to go, though. With the lineup of the front being Thomas Wolfe, Stephen Carlile, and Pierce Sandra up right now for the ones who would be taking home the money. So... Let's see. I believe. Okay. Looks like Mike has taken himself out of the race. Now, did he get... He didn't get DQ'd. So... I guess he just called it. He didn't get DQ'd, so I guess he just called it then. Okay. Interesting. Well... As we are down to 19 to go here. So Caleb is luckily back out, at least on the track. And the commentator curse did indeed live. I started talking up Caleb too much and I made him wreck, so that's on me. That's on me. I shouldn't have commentator's curse. As we do go back to green with 18 laps to go here. I do want to jump to Steven Carlile here, so you can just see how close they are to each other right now here, and just see that it is just absolutely close here between everyone. But it does look like, oh, there's a wreck right there. Between, I believe that was Ryan Taft and Ben Lawson? Yeah. Ryan Taft just thinks into a little too hard. Let's see. He just, yeah, he lost control there and absolutely spun it. Well, another 100 bits from Trey Fraley there. So I'm trying to keep everything here at the same time. It does look like, yeah, Carlisle's staying up at the front there still. Nathaniel is up there as well, but we have Zack Saunders not too far behind. He's in P5. If anything happens between Nathaniel or Steven, Zach could easily just sneak up there and get a P3 if he really wants to, since he is in P5 at the moment, as we are down to 12 laps to go. Let me check and see. Is the lights on the pace car? They are not. So we're not going green yet. We only have choose cone yet, so that's obviously we're not going green yet. So we only have choose cone. What am I thinking? Okay. Well, we'll probably get choose cone this time around. And I wouldn't be surprised if those three pick on the inside. Carlile goes outside, so does Zach, and so does, I believe that's the 8 car of Zach Johnson. Which does mean that now Carlile is technically back up in second, and Zach is technically up in fourth now, as a result of this choose cone shakeup here. But I believe once we go past this line 2, yep, the lights go out on the pace car, which means once they get back around here at the wonderful LA Coliseum, Bud Light Clash at the Coliseum, we will go green with 9 laps to go. And this was the 17th caution. It has been a caution-filled night tonight. I've been trying to do the best to give you guys what I can tonight on a solo thing. If I'm messing up on stuff, I am terribly sorry. Trying to obviously keep up with many things at once. As we go green again here, Thomas Wolfe getting that amazing jump on Stephen Carlile there with everyone else fighting right behind him. It does look like Pierce might be able to try and make the inside jump on him there. It looks like he does. I think... Ooh! I think that... Oh, Pierce did take out... the thing... words. Thomas Wolfe as a result from that. It does look like. But I believe we had a couple more wrecks there. If I can... My system would let me scroll, that'd be nice. As it does look like maybe it was between Garth Griswold and Daniel Campbell. Or no, Garth was just one of them. Oh, so he just kind of got caught up in the thing that happened with Stephen Carlile. And oh, wow! Corey sent Garth into Nathaniel there. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen anyone slide that hard into another car. That was... Wow. Well, I mean, hey... Like someone else has said before, money makes people go crazy. With this being a money race where, again, a lot is on the line tonight. Let's see here. Because let's see, first place gets 45, second gets 25, and third gets 15. So lots of money on the line tonight for sure. I think I might see if we go green the whole time, then I won't need to talk to anyone else besides the winners. But maybe if we get another caution here on these 3 laps to go, which I believe we're about to be. Oh, wait, are we gonna finish? No, we're not gonna finish under caution. No, because the pace light car. Oh, we're gonna go 2 to green on this actually on this restart. Oh wow, okay. 2 to green on restart. What a way to finish a eventful night here. With a night under the lights at the Coliseum. I mean, hopefully I just chalk up the craziness of tonight up to the fact that it's a short track race, so as we go green with 2 to go here. With Zack Saunders and Thomas Wolfe getting amazing... Well, Thomas Wolfe getting an amazing jump. Oh, and there's a wreck right there as someone sends Pierce into the wall. Wow. Let's see what happened there. That was... Someone just sent Pierce into the wall hard there as we come around here. Also, sorry about the motion blur. I was taking pictures at one point, so the motion blur is going to be a problem sometimes here. So, I believe he just... he loses traction of his car, runs into Nathaniel, and then catches Corey, and I believe that was... Is it the 60? 90, the 98, which was Noah Nicholson. Just catches those two, and just from there, it's history. It's wraps, basically. Which means we are going to get a green-white checkered on this. Yep, we're going to get a green-white checkered here. As we also just tried to have a green-white checkered. I believe I don't see any number on it, which means we have just green, white, checkers. I guess as many as we need here then. So, oh, and Caleb, I believe, has called it for the night here. But, well, we're going to try this again here, looks like. Saying Caleb is... Yeah, Caleb's just out. Okay. As we're about to try for another green-white checkered here. As we go green again for the second try at green-white checkered here. It does look like Thomas Wolfe got an amazing start there as Zack Saunders is right behind him, not too far. As we get the white flag here. And I believe that is about to wrap up this long night here as we see these two coming for the finish here. Come around that thing. And oh, someone wrecks right at the end. But that is the end of the race. We have Thomas Wolfe in first, Zack Saunders in second, and Zach Johnson in third to finish out your race. Well, that was a long, eventful night. Quite the race, I will say. That was quite the race as we see Zach absolutely burning it out there at the start-finish line. Oh, wow. Good job on both of them there. As we see the top three just absolutely, I'm assuming, so well, Thomas is going to probably celebrate over here, I assume. Yeah, he's going to come probably in and celebrate, I assume, from back here. As those three are your winners of money tonight. These three right here. Oh, Thomas doing a little bit of a bump there. But these are your three winners of the money tonight. Let's see. Do we have the results? Let's see if we pulled up the results here. That is the consolation results. Give me the feature results overlay. Thank you. So, again, in first place was Thomas Wolfe. Second was Zack Saunders. Third was Zach Johnson. Fourth was Noah Nicholson. Fifth was Stephen Carlile. Sixth, Justin Bell. Then Garth Griswold, Alan Phillips, Ryan Taft, and in finishing your top 10 was Nathaniel Campbell. But I believe I'm going to see if I can find Zach Johnson and talk to him. Let me go ahead and pull him up here then and talk to him.
Sign break.
Hey, Zach, it's Austin up in the booth. You got a copy?
I do.
Hey, good job on the P3 win there at the end, my guy. That was a hectic race. I think we had 16 cautions.
Yeah, that it was.
But you persevered and you held on. You got yourself some money there for getting a P3.
$50. Yeah.
Got yourself. Hey.
I didn't mean to wreck the 5 there at the end. I'm looking at the replay right now, and I'm already pretty much 95% on the brakes before he even pulls down in front of me, and I hit him just in the right spot on the left rear where it sent him into the wall. So I already apologized to him. But it was chaos. Started up front, wasn't paying attention on the choose cone, and that pretty much got me in the back for the majority of the race. Till I got lucky on the choose cone, I got up to 6th, and I stayed up front for the last 30 laps.
Yeah, you just held on there, and like you said, you got the top 3 there. So there you go. That was.
Yeah, I mean I know it looked boring, but
It was
green,
not. It was not. It was not boring. There was just so. It was just that there were so many like short green lap
but,
runs.
I mean, running this track is. I thought I was gonna hate it when I bought it today, but it was super fun. I mean, this is probably the most fun I've had in a race in a long time.
I mean, I gotta ask you because obviously we know that's the last before the actual season starts up. How you feeling about? I don't know. Do you get automatic in on the Daytona, or are you gonna?
I do.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
Then I guess you'll just have fun in the duels, just hoping you can place good. Then I guess to see.
Yeah, I mean, last season I was leading the 502 to go. I think in this league I finished second at super speedways 4 or 5 times, and like 3 of those are to Saunders. So I'm hoping I can actually beat him out in 2 weeks, and just have a fun week with speed weeks and not having to worry about qualifying in. So it's kind of nice to. I've been here since almost the beginning for over a year now, so it's nice to finally be able to relax going into Daytona. It should be a really good season though. It should be a fun 500. I expect to be up front with my other top tier teammates. Hopefully we can either get a win or I can push the number 77 machine to a win. That'd be a dream.
Well, there you go. Yeah, that would be. Oh yeah, pushing Papa Mato win. Oh, that would be. Oh, if that happened, that would be
the dream.
That would be.
Pushing Papa Mato win.
Oh my gosh, if that happened, that would the heavens would rejoice.
It would. That'd be the dream.
It
Got
would.
the opportunity, I will. But just gonna have fun for the next speed week and probably pop out for the truck race just to get some practice at Daytona.
Hey, just don't take me on the truck races. I'm gonna be down the field in those ones. So.
No, that'll probably be Ryan. I'll take you. Ryan tends to spin me on super speedways too. So
fair enough. Well, good job tonight. I guess good luck in the Daytona stuff. We'll see how you do because I'll be obviously up here covering it as usual. So
appreciate it. Yeah, I appreciate you for streaming. I know. I think West isn't here tonight, but
he was sick earlier in the week whenever the truck race is gonna happen. So
yeah, I've been sick for the last 2 weeks straight. I've been coughing nonstop all race. So, but no, other than that, the 8 car was good tonight. Fast setup. We were in the warm up. We were top 3. I would have had pole for qualifying, but on my last lap, I barely touched the wall coming to the line. So
God,
like 8.
Invalidated.
Yep. I had a 2.99 and the fastest was like a 3.1 something. So, but we'll look forward to Daytona.
Yeah.
Hopefully we get a win there.
Good job, and I guess I'll let you go so I can talk to the others then.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yep. I'm just gonna bring you both in here. Good job, you guys. Oh my gosh. On that P1, P2 there, Jesus Christ. Oh.
I think someone blew up. Anyway.
Oh, but I'm just gonna bring you both in here because good job tonight. Jesus Christ, what's that?
Oh, is this live? Is this a broadcast?
Yes. It is.
It's a broadcast.
What's up?
Yeah, because it's me by myself tonight because Wes isn't here, so it's just me. But
Nice.
good job, guys. Bring home a win for. I don't want to sound biased, but at the same time, bring home a win for the team. Good job.
Yep. I'll have to admit my first lap at this track was lap 1 of the Heat 1 race. So
Oh God.
definitely was a learning experience.
Jesus. But hey, I mean, now you got $45 and Zach got 25. So there you go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was something else.
Jesus Christ, there were 16 cautions in that feature alone. It would have been longer if the cautions didn't count. I'm glad they did because.
I think those saved me at the end. Honestly.
Man, tonight was such a screwed up night. Like between the heat races getting all confused and the guys that should have moved into the future automatically had to race their way in. Oh, dude, that was just insane.
But yeah, no, that was crazy. I guess we'll see how you guys feeling about Daytona then, because I think Zach, you got an auto in, didn't you, for the Daytona? I believe.
Yeah, technically I'm auto in, but still gonna put a lap down.
Well, yeah.
Just start as high as possible for the duels, and hopefully have a good chance to get a good finish for that. So get a good start in the 500.
Yeah, because the duels obviously get you a better start. But yeah, no. I guess how you feel about it, Thomas? Then the Daytona 500. So.
I've been doing a lot of right foot exercises. That way I don't cramp up. Other than that, like, I think there's a lot we can pull from this track to apply there,
Oh, for sure, yeah.
And so I think what a great way to start the season, and bring that positive vibe to Daytona and see what happens.
Yeah, a great way to show also that Back Road Bandits, we mean business. So
yeah, definitely, dude.
I feel bad for Mike
as
and
as long as we can
Chris,
get out of those post-race inspections, I think we'll be fine.
I get the feeling there's gonna be a lot of fights in the haulers after this race tonight. Better get some TMZ coverage on that because there's gonna be some fists going down probably.
I don't know how I ended up winning this thing, but stayed out of all the beef too. I don't know. It's great.
Yeah, if you can just mind your manners and not try to hit too many people or get upset when you get hit, you kind of just mosey your way through the field because people get hit and you just take the freebies. And honestly, that's all it's about when you get stuck in the back, or if you start in the back, it's just about taking the freebies when you can. And it took so long to get those freebies to get up front.
I mean,
I was just focused on trying to learn the braking points and what the car would and wouldn't do. So,
I mean, because I was gonna say because with also like when I mentioned this to Caleb earlier when I had him up here that I mean you get positions in any way you can take it. I mean for him and obviously with you, it was just a case of you just took them when the cautions happened and you just kept moving up because of them because people were wrecking and you were staying out of the way, minding your business like Zach said and.
Yeah, I think my checkup abilities is what got me to the front, just because it seemed like as long as you just braked when the wrecks were happening and got through, then you were fine.
But so good job, and I guess good luck on Daytona then, and we'll see how that goes then. But good job, and I guess go enjoy being able to buy your 3 tracks probably with that money, Thomas.
Yep.
Even with the 40-piece discount, good luck and have fun buying your 3 tracks probably with that, or 2 tracks in a car depending on the car, I guess.
For sure, yeah. I'll definitely enjoy using that. And it'll sting when it's gone too, because it'll be like
for sure, yeah. So, but otherwise, there you go. Great showing under the lights there in the Coliseum. So.
Yep. All right, I'm out.
Yeah.
Peace, guys.
Yep.
Thanks, Austin.
Good win.
Yep. Good job there, both of you. So.
Yep. See ya.
Yep. Jesus Christ. All right, well, I'm gonna go and end it then at that. So, that was something, and we got the Speed Week next week. Holy cow! But all right, goodbye, everyone.